Like, share, subscribe. What's going on with everybody, man? Today's November the 3rd, 2025, and we already know what today is. College basketball day, y'all. College hoop day. College basketball all day. The ladies was playing earlier, and the men. I will not be doing the college game tonight. I'll probably do. I'm definitely gonna do a game Wednesday or Thursday. My schedule has changed. Something came up at work, so that's the only reason why I'm not doing the game tonight. But what's going on, Ron? We wait till everybody to come up in here. I know Will leaves it, but
What up with it, bro?
what's happening? Ain't nothing, just chilling. It's raining out here today, all week long.
Was raining in the town today too for a little
Yeah.
bit.
You've been watching your Tennessee girls play tomorrow, right?
Yes,
Or they play
sir.
tonight?
Play tonight. Tonight,
Yeah, they
Monday.
play tonight. Yeah, they playing on the SEC network, I think.
Yep,
I think they're playing on the SEC network tonight.
that's a fact.
Yeah, I wish I could do the game tonight, but my schedule's changed, so I ain't gonna be able to do no games. But I'll definitely do a game Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I know college who's gonna pretty much gonna be on every day of the week, so but I am gonna watch that. I am gonna watch the national champions play tonight, though. I'm definitely gonna watch them because they play Arizona tonight.
Yeah. I want to see if Bryce get on the floor.
Oh, he's gonna get on the floor. He's definitely gonna get on the floor. So we're gonna see what the hype train gonna be with this son this year.
Well, he's been
I'm
real
gonna,
quiet. There ain't really been no hype and no publicity about him. Like, if you
not
really
yet.
think, yeah, it ain't been a think about it. Bronny had it all in high school and all that shit before he even got to college, and you don't hear nothing about Bryce.
Nah. What's up, Grimlock?
Boy, you wild. What's good with it?
Nah, you the Nah,
What's
you the
good? What's
basketball.
good,
My
Ronto?
nickname, my nickname for you is the basketball prophet. That's
Stop
your
it,
nickname
man.
for me, the basketball prophet. You the basketball prophet, and I'm gonna let what you call it, AKA Grimlock. And you know what? I was watching this morning at work, watching all the old school Transformer movies. Man, I was like, man,
Yeah,
man, it was crazy. Yeah. But how y'all felt? I know y'all were gonna
it's
talk about the NFL, and y'all can talk about the NFL. I didn't watch, I don't watch the
well.
NFL. I
I
did
was
watch
ready to
college football though.
break some. I was ready to break some stuff yesterday. If the NFL tried to steal that game from my Bears, the way they tried to do it, bro.
Oh man, that was a
That that
damn.
that was horrible how they did them in the last two
All right
minutes of
now.
that game, bro.
Who y'all had? Cincinnati, right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. We was playing Cincinnati.
yeah. I've seen the clip of Jamar Chase saying, "Man, all we needed was one fucking stop." And I'm like,
But it
"Damn,
shouldn't have came down to that. They called a
yeah, but
beat, bro. We had a pick six that put us up 21. It shouldn't even. They caught the nigga intercepts the ball, and the receiver is reaching out, thinking he's gonna get a catch, but the linebacker jumped in front of him to intercept it, and because the receiver's fingertip grazed the linebacker's uniform, they said he was down by contact. The linebacker jumps in front of the receiver to intercept it. He hits the ground, and because the receiver's finger grazed the linebacker's uniform, they called him down by contact when he had a pick six. I was like, I already know what y'all trying to do. Y'all know that we're not gonna move the ball. We're not gonna be aggressive. We're gonna punt it back. So they're gonna score next, and then they're gonna try to do an onside kick, and somehow they're gonna get it back. And they got it back. that was as rigged as you can make a football game as I've ever seen in my life. But luckily, my boys pulled through and got it done, and snatched victory from the jaws of defeat.
It was in a dog fight yesterday too. We just didn't put up 42 points.
Who's your team? Who y'all play?
Oh, we played the Texans. We played the number 1 D in the league.
Oh yeah, that was just a defensive battle right there. Shit, that was just a defensive battle. It was, that game played out exactly how usually defensive. Whoever get the ball last gonna win the game.
You talking about it. What I'm loving, I said, y'all talking that shit. I said, yo, we ain't gave up a touchdown. I said, we done shut they win. Niggas ain't getting the box.
You knock their starter out, hell yeah. All that shit.
Not even, yeah. I said, but think about it. We done held 4 different teams without scoring a touchdown.
Yeah.
Like, it's been, like, we don't, yeah. Take them 3 points. I hope y'all kicker good.
Yeah, what's that? That's 2 of the top 3 defensive in the NFL played against each other yesterday.
I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it without Pat Surtain, even though I know what it is with Pat Surtain. But that damn Riley Moss, man, he is just, I'm like, why do we even draft him? I'm like, they just, like, everybody pick on that dude.
Oh.
I don't know if it's the what do they call it? Misconception. Of him being a white corner and, you know, and people just try him. But I'm like, damn, they try him and this nigga always commit fucking penalties.
They trying him like they do Bishop.
Honestly,
from Buffalo.
The Bears are dealing with the same thing. We're missing Kyler Gordon, our starting nickel. We're missing our all-pro corner in Jalen Johnson. So we're having to play the second and third string DBs. So we're kind of going through the same thing. Even though they're talented, it's just like it seems like they're just always caught in the wrong position at the wrong time. But they've done some good things. Don't get it twisted. It just seems like it comes a moment, a big play happen, and they're the ones getting, because that's what the other team's going to do. He's not used to this situation, so let's go get him. Don't pick on that one. He can handle it. Pick on this one.
It just makes me think, because I'm like, damn. I'm like, we wasted a first-round pick on this kid from Texas, Jahdae Barron. And I'm like, shit, like, I know he got to be better than Riley Moss.
Well, I can tell you about Texas. He played for his Texas Longhorns.
Yeah, I said, if Riley Moss is getting more playing times and more snaps at corner than this motherfucker, then what the fuck is he doing? I'm like, he must be a fucking total bust because Riley Moss sucks. I mean, he is on our defense.
How you felt about the Texas Longhorns, man? And they know the next game they got to buy and they play at Georgia.
Hey,
I mean, they're I guess, you know, because they just played who?
Vanderbilt,
yeah. Yeah,
so
they stepped, and it was mostly the run game, but they came to play, and it was a home game, so I give them that. I think if they played in Vanderbilt, I don't know if it would have been the same outcome. I think it would have been a different outcome if they was on the road.
I mean, yeah, the world was Arch Manning, 26 for 34 for like 340 and 3 tubbies.
Yeah.
And if you saying y'all was running the ball on top of that, that's a tough day at the office for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
If you take,
that's really, I mean, Texas, they've had good quarterbacks, but usually when they're really, really good is got a hell of a running game.
You know what? The thing about it, I don't get why Texas quarterbacks don't translate, or or they let a guy like Matthew Stafford out the state. You feel me? Like, ain't no way in the world that he was supposed to ever play a down for Georgia, and he's born and raised in Texas.
Nah, he actually. I was just gonna tell you why. And it was he played his high school football in Texas, but he was
Oh,
actually born in Florida. So he was born in Southeast country. So
okay,
it's
okay,
probably one of them situations where his family is a Southeastern Conference family, but he just happened to live in Texas during his high school years. You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
I thought it was. I was reading a list of Texas quarterbacks, all the quarterbacks that played in the state of Texas, like in the
Yeah, I think he's from he wasn't born in Texas. I just think
right.
he went to high school. I believe he's from Florida. I think that's where he's actually from, is Florida.
Hey yo, and you know the crazy part about it? After listening to interviews, and I couldn't believe it. Like a lot of those past high school quarterbacks from Texas, college quarterbacks that played at Texas, you know what they say? And it
Was
throws me for a loop. They said, "Yo, Kyler Murray was the best football player they ever." I'm like, huh? Like, yeah,
I
Kyler Murray.
mean, his high school career, Kyler
Yeah, that's
Murray.
what I said.
Yeah,
They was a high school player.
yeah, Kyler Murray was like that for. I believe he played for Allen.
Yep, and
I
they
think that's where
six
he went to high school in Allen. Yeah, yeah. Kyler
and
Murray's high school career was like that, bro. Like he
yeah.
was
I mean,
amazing.
it was a video, and like they got Vince Young saying it, Johnny Manziel,
Yep.
just all the hot quarterbacks that ever was, from Texas. It's like, man, that goddamn Kyler Murray, and I'm like, damn, someone's like that.
But I believe what Stafford went to Katy. I think he played for Katy, if I can remember. That team was nice too, though.
Mm,
Katy, because I think that's where Matt Stafford went. What's the kid Nick Foles, who
yeah,
won the Super Bowl for Philly? I think he went there.
yep, he was on that list of Texas quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, damn, Texas, yeah, man, God, like they like got a lot of quarterbacks that played in the NFL.
Hell yeah. Dog, it's,
Hey, why you?
bro, it's like, bro, if you see some of these kids coming out of middle school and elementary school, bro, you be thinking they like teenagers. Like, no, I'm just 12. Like, what? Impossible.
Yeah, them kids in Texas are big, boy.
Nigga
When I
like
was living down
6'3",
there in Khalid,
230 pounds, 12 years old and shit.
the middle school kids look like high school students, and the high school students look like grown ups.
Mm-hmm.
Literally
Just
in
like
Texas.
that.
When I was down there in the year the Lakers beat the Magic in the finals, man. The year I was down there, I was just like, we went to go pick up my cousin one day. I was like, this is a middle school? My cousin was like, yeah, this middle school. I mean, these kids are high school students, but this ain't no goddamn middle school.
Just listen to this current list. Pat Mahomes, Matt Stafford, Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Derek Carr, Drew Brees, Jalen Hurts, Nick Foles,
Jalen
and
Hurts, yep.
Stafford.
Yep. I forgot about Jalen Hurts being from Houston. But
Yep.
again, you coming out of the Houston area, you probably gonna run into Katy, which is gonna make it tough for you to win a state championship. Because Katy is always in it, is in the mix. I want to say Dallas. The Dallas high schools have been running it for the last few years, though. The high schools up north have been owning the state the last few years, especially in the like the 5 and 6A regions.
Them Fort Worth boys, huh?
Fort Worth, DeSoto,
So
Duncanville.
Yo, and Duncanville and DeSoto been heavy the last couple years, yo.
Yeah,
They've been
especially Duncanville
heavy.
was like Duncanville. I don't think it was this. I think it was the beginning of last year.
They was ranked
They
number
beat
one.
DeSoto, nigga. Like, whoa, that
Wait,
came out of nowhere.
one of them was ranked number. You're right. I remember
I
watching that.
want to
One
say it
of them
was
was ranked number,
Duncanville. I think it was either Duncanville or DeSoto was number one. I
and
think
they
DeSoto
other
was number
got
one,
them
and
up.
Duncanville beat them to start the season.
Yeah, that was so bad. They had like,
I'll probably have to look it up just to make sure, but I remember it was a big ass game because one of them was coming off a state championship, and the other team won, and that shocked the fucking state.
bro. That should be West Texas, Duncanville and DeSoto.
Yeah.
The fact they've been like the top team in Texas over the last couple of years in high school. I've been following them on YouTube, like, and it was real big. That like, damn, like, hey yo, but it's so crazy because Texas is so huge. Like going by the state class, 6A probably all the bigger, closer to the bigger cities. You feel me?
Well, it's not. Well, actually, it's by they rated by student enrollment.
Right, like they said, Allen,
So
with
you
Kyler
can still
Murray.
have a. So just like you can have 3-4A schools in Dallas. It's just based on how many students are enrolled in that school. That's how they say it's not really by the city, by the town, because like the town I live in, it's a military town, and we got 2 6A high
Right.
schools here.
You know what? I was trying to make the correlation to that, like just assuming the bigger the city, the more kids gonna be. You know what I mean? The bigger school population. So that's what I was correlating it to. But I forgot down in Texas. Yeah, you absolutely right, because I was watching on video and it was like, "Yo, we about to give y'all a tour of Allen, the school."
Yeah.
Man, that shit looked like a college campus, bro. Like they said, I said, "Yo,
all the high schools look like that." Honestly,
Yep, all of them.
Even bro, matter of fact, I don't mean to cut you off, Ron Time. I live across the street from a middle school.
Mm-hmm.
That's middle school football field look like almost like one of like a D2, D3 college team football field. The way it's set up. Like the shit is like that's how much people love and how much they invest in football here.
Salute to y'all. Salute. Yeah, man. Tell your daughter I don't want to be bothered. You know me, son. I hit and run. I'm a LA Dodger. Let's get it.
That was a great World Series, bro.
Man. Did I not call that though? That like them niggas would need a miracle to win that shit, and them niggas did a fucking miracle and won.
I told him. I said, you know what? I said it wouldn't be right. It just don't feel right. Like, you know what I mean? Like baseball ain't had. Let's just say until we find out, right? But so far, if you look at the stars that they had, right? This is to me where I'm going back, right? The dude from Texas, you know how Houston did that little scandal. They was cheating like some Patriot shit out there or whatever. That messed up that dude, whoever was they shortstop, I believe, or they second base. It messed his whole legacy up, right? Even if he didn't do it, just by being connected on the team, it messes up what you did, because now everybody like, you think he knew? Like, so right now, when he had that game,
he knew. He was telling them not to tear
he was telling them don't do it. He was getting pissed off when he hear a whistle, or look, when they slap the trash can, he'll let the ball go. He'll be like, fuck, man, I don't want people to know I know what you telling me it is. Like, no.
Yeah.
But it's like we never gonna we ain't gonna believe you. So it's like, you didn't leave that team. You didn't try to get the hell out of there. You didn't tell. You know, it's basically like how the police feel. It don't matter if you didn't know your friend was going to rob this area. You didn't tell on him, so we arresting you too.
Yep.
Oh. Hey, yo, that's crazy. Hey, yo, what up, Trey? What up with you, Brody?
What up with you?
before, like, just to get back, man, they said it, like, is that true? Like, they said, like, Allen got like 3,800 students in it.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. The biggest high school in my city got 2,000 kids in it.
Well,
That's
everything's
crazy
bigger.
how big in New
But see,
York,
yeah,
though.
but you got to think
That's
about
crazy.
if you live in a bigger city, you're gonna have more.
Yeah, but
schools
I'm just trying to envision how big this place really is.
Yeah, right. So think about like where I live at in Killeen, which we're right next door to Fort. Well, they changed it back to Fort Hood. So
Yeah, back to Fort Hood, not too far
so
from Waco.
we have now all of these schools used to be I want to say 5 or 6A at one point, but then the student enrollment started changing because people, the housing situations in the city changed, so people were moving to the better areas of the town. So with that, you would go to the different high schools. So let's say like Shoemaker High School, Ellison High School. I want to say those are like they're now 6A schools because those schools are on the side of town, and Harker Heights also.
Harker Heights.
Harker Heights is another side of town where the majority of the people live at in the city, in the town. So,
hey, that was my stomping ground too, Vaughn. I was in Harker Heights a lot when I was down there.
Yeah,
man.
Because that's where everything back then. That's where everything was.
Everything was popping.
You had to go to Harker
Heights. Harker Heights. Facts.
You got what's that, Veterans Memorial, that little street that goes into Harker Heights. Yeah, all the nightclubs and the sports bars and shit. Hell yeah, that's where
when my cousin took me down there. They would drive me around. I was like, man. By the time I was really feeling that place, man, and everything like that, I had to go back to Kansas, man. I was like, man.
Yeah, what's that? El Fuego, the Spanish club right there in front of the of Harker Heights. Hell yeah.
Hey, Vaughn. But what I was saying, just to cut it off, when we know storylines are big in anything that's entertainment. When you do a movie, you can go and watch an action movie, but if it don't have a great storyline, it was like, man, that shit wasn't nothing about explosions. And you don't know what the hell this nigga was doing all this shit for.
Bunch of noise. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. Yep.
Yeah, like just a bunch of bullshit. They just want anybody that just want to see explosions. Somebody, oh, look at him doing karate. Like, okay, fine, but I want to know why. Who killed your mama? What's going on? Your baby? Anything like that? What's the background? So I looked at it when he had that series right before the World Series, where he had they said it for a reason, because it's been so many games that's been where players then did some on offense, defense, whatever, multitude. It's Ichiro, all type of stuff. And for them to say he might play the greatest game with Barry Bonds that played this, Marvin McGwire, Ken Griffin, they just say that, Hank Aaron, all these dudes, and they mention that, I said right there, they're going to cap it off with a World Series. Why let that go to waste? Why let that goddamn series and game go to waste? This man hit 3 goddamn home runs.
Yeah, I can't lie. That probably was like if you lived alive to witness.
It was like Kershaw. They ain't gonna do that again. That was
however old you are. That probably was the best single game you have ever witnessed out of a baseball player.
In the modern day, in the modern time, right now. Yeah. In this generation right here in the 2020s, that is the greatest performance you've seen in baseball. Needs that. So why not give yourself that?
And
after all y'all been through, y'all have not had a star that's been clean since. And I ain't even saying he was clean because he had his things too. But let's just say shit, Derek Jeter that y'all try to make clean.
Right.
So that's too damn long ago. That's 2000. That's like 2004. No, y'all need something to put asses back in seats. Y'all need something to make people say, "I want my son." Right now, y'all need a little kid to say, "I want to hit 4 home runs in a fucking game." That's what that. That's what that did.
You know that's what that did. Too, you know what it did too, y'all. We're gonna shout out to Martavian, man. I know you want to jump in on this, but I just want to say this though: baseball's in a better space right now. They're in a better place right now in sports because even it's been like just the last 5 years. This ain't been They didn't have a repeat since the Yankees, and the Yankees won.
But that's exactly what I'm about to say, bro. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, right? Think about it.
When if the Blue Jays would have won, I didn't mean to cut you off. If the Blue Jays would have won too, if the Blue Jays would have won Saturday night,
what does that do for baseball history?
It would have been 32 years since they last World Series win.
Remember the Blue Jays went back to back too.
30 years.
Yeah, but that's not enough. That's not enough to me when you need to. And just how my mind looking at it, it's not a right or wrong. Just how I'm looking at it. When you coming off of people feeling cheated, people not knowing what's going on. Is this real? Did that happen because it happened? Like when you coming off of that, what do you need to do to get people? You need to create a franchise. You need to create a franchise amongst this. You need to show people that is nothing of cheating to with it. Like it can actually be great teams built again, franchise teams built again. So all of this last 5 years, it just comes from that. If you look at it, that last 5 years, what happened before that 5 years? Cheating, scandals, all that. So it's great when you come out with a franchise. Think about it. The NBA, it was going up low key with Golden State with a franchise. That's the last franchise in the NBA so far. No one's been repeated.
All right,
franchises are good. I just think franchises are good to cover up whatever the hell is going on. When you having great, in your sport, when the performances go up, it's very, very great for the sport.
Trayvon, not franchise, dynasty. The Dodgers are now a dynasty.
Factual. Thank you for correcting me. Dynasties. You're
the Dodgers
right.
They didn't need. They're already a dynasty before this team. That's one of the.
But that's in our day. That's in our day. A little bit before our time. It's not this generation.
The back to back is what makes you a dynasty.
What I'm saying is, when you talk about baseball, you don't talk about baseball without talking about certain teams. The Yankees.
Yes.
The Cardinals. You know what I'm saying? The Red Sox.
Thank you for saying that, Vaughn. Because
and you know what? It's like, and this what I don't want to, and this what I don't want it to feel like, right?
That history is needed in baseball to see those teams still be successful. That's what's going to keep the fans interested.
Because they got the biggest fan base. Yes, you want those teams because they can bring the attention back quicker. So you want to start off with any one of those teams if you do want to get teams people back to watching. I just didn't want it to feel like y'all owe neither the Dodgers. You know what I mean? To me,
no. I feel
that, off of what's happening. Yeah, off of what happened, they got cheated and all that. No, when I look at it, the Dodgers always been right there on the Cubs all the way when they kind of got Manny, Ramirez. They always been on the Cubs. Letdowns. Kershaw having great years, striking out everybody, staying in full games, straight nothing bangers, and then he gets in the playoffs, arm whooped over there like ravioli, like just straight noodles.
But don't sleep on the fact that and I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm a Cardinals fan. I'm a St. Louis guy, but you have to remember he ran into the Cardinals, and my second team that I always supported was the Dodgers. Why? Because they broke the color line, and I always had respect.
What do you say? I know what you're about to go, but what do we on some sport things? When you want to be in those conversations, them pictures, what's his name, Martinez, and all those dudes. You gotta outdo those other great. You gotta do the things that's why you are, Kershaw.
But wait. Let's go back, okay? Because you mentioned some great players. You do know Pedro and his brother Ramon came up in the Dodgers system.
Yep.
You do know that the Dodgers organization was the first one to start letting Japanese pitchers come on their watch and showcase them. The Dodgers franchise, just like we were sitting up there talking about the Boston Celtics. Vaughn was talking about Boston Celtics having a owner and a coach that was not doing what everybody else was doing. It's like, damn, if they got talent, bring their ass over here. So and we will use them, and we will get that out there. And for 4 straight years, they had the Rookie of the Year in the early '90s, and then they hit some hard times because of management. And then remember the Lasorda era. When the Lasorda era came to an end, they didn't replace Lasorda with a real good coach. They went out and got Chad fucking Tracy, who was an assistant coach with the Montreal Expos, and he didn't do shit in LA.
Yeah.
They did not start.
I start paying attention to him, like, and I'm gonna say when my era, for me, when I really like this, really start letting my like the LA in me, like, man, I gotta have me a baseball team, man. I'm gonna rock with the Dodgers. Paying attention to their lineup. This is when we had Raul Mondesi, Mike Piazza,
And Carlos, his son is now playing. Is he playing for the Dodgers?
I think he was. I think he left. I think he didn't get or he bounced down to them leagues. Something
the AAA. Yeah, but that just goes to show you the Dodgers, and this is why I'm not really mad. I'm gonna tell you who lost the World Series for the Toronto Blue Jays. Vladdy Jr. He had a 3-0 pitch, and he swung at the first strike that he saw and popped it up. He could have ended the goddamn World Series in dramatic fashion, but he got too fucking nervous. And next thing you know, the next ending, the Dodgers scored. Then the half ending after that, they end up winning. But he had a chance to replicate what Joe Carter did in 1993, and he kind of choked. With all due respect, but I wouldn't have cared who won for the simple fact that I like both franchises, but I got so much respect for the Brooklyn Dodgers who moved to LA, and they break color lines, they break custom lines. Remember, this is the same franchise that took a Cuban exile named Yasiel Puig and put them under his wings and let him shine before he started going fucking nutballs. You know, the Dodgers organization.
I used to like me some Yasiel too, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna go with. I was like, damn, this nigga got so much talent, man. If he really, if he really hone on his skill and stop trying to be this goddamn super, I hit 40 home run, 35 home, let me do the cha-cha, like, my nigga, focus.
You know, the Dodgers have just as much history as the Yankees. The Dodgers and the Cardinals are the Yankees of the National League. Now, if the Dodgers win a couple of more, then they'll be above, my home team, but they are the class of the National League. Nothing makes me happier to see the Dodgers and the Cardinals in any type of playoff series. I don't care if it's the NLCS or the
I
Wild
hate
Card.
all those teams, man. I hate because those are teams that give us hell. Cardinals, look, Philly at once upon a time, San Francisco, like San Diego. Like I hate these teams. Like, and it ain't no like, oh, I don't appreciate they players. That's good, but I'm over here with I'm using everything and I don't even believe in it. Wishbones, I'm breaking them, fingers crossed, all that. Don't step on a crack, you fall and break your mama back, all that. I'm believing in all of it when we're going against them.
Now, keep this in mind. I'm going to tell you how deep this Cardinals-Dodgers rivalry goes. Back in 2015, we had the chance to, if we win our last 2 games of the season, we could to make the playoffs. But but we also need some help. The Dodgers had to beat the San Diego, or they had to beat some team. I don't remember what team it was. The damn Dodgers pulled their starters in the last 2 games of the series so they can get beat to keep the Cardinals out. And when they asked the manager, he said, "I don't want to see the fucking Cardinals in the playoffs."
Yep.
Because they know you. When teams know you, it's a difference when they used to you. It don't matter about that record.
Now, keep in mind, we played the Dodgers some way, somehow for 4 straight years in the playoff. And then they were like, if we got to go to St. Louis, if St. Louis got to come here, they play us very well.
I hated that lineup, bro. That was a cold-ass lineup.
Let's just keep these niggas out the playoffs so we don't have to worry about them and stuff. And I was like, I was a little mad at it, but then I thought about it. I was like, well, if the Dodgers was hot and we knew if we had to face them or they were going to whoop our ass, wouldn't it be the best thing to just keep them the hell out of the playoffs?
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you when I knew my boy Manny, I said, I think my boy doing the Pookie, and I mean the good shit. When I seen him hit the home run like a goddamn golf ball, bro, I was like, no. When he played for the Dodgers and the ball damn near went, it was a damn dirt ball. He really just barely, it looked like he just swung at it, tapped it like, oh shit, where you think you going? And that shit went out of there. I was like, that nigga, he going to Jamba Juice. He getting all of the Jamba Juice in the world. I knew that, but one of the greatest games I've seen with the Dodgers, I don't know if it was in the playoffs or for them to get in the playoffs, but I think we had Nomar Garcia, and every batter who came up, it was like 4, but every last one of them hit a goddamn home run.
They hit back to back home runs to win the goddamn game.
What's going on? Is this a magnet in this baseball? What's going on?
That was 04. I forgot what team they was with. The fourth home run was the Japanese second baseman. He threw the fuck out the bat into the stands and shit after he hit it. I was like, damn, y'all showing out. Y'all probably
hey, did y'all hear the news that Max Kellerman is coming back out on a podcast?
Oh, good for him.
Guess who he's doing it with? Just guess.
Shannon Sharp.
No.
He's doing it with your boy Skip Bayless.
Nope.
Skip Bayless.
Rich Paul.
Yep.
Never mind. I ain't watching it.
Look. Everybody is thirsty. I'm gonna tell you what Max is doing. Max trying to get close to the LeBron camp so he can get the retirement interview. He want to be sitting across from LeBron James asking him about all his greatest moments and shit. He just want that exposure.
I like Max to a certain extent, but this is where, Trey know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
I don't respect Max to a sense because when him and Marcus Riley
that's their game.
Radio in the early 2000s, and Trey know I ain't lying, on ESPN
low balls.
Radio, they used to throw snow. I'm like, dang, why is Kobe catching strays? That's what we used to say. We was like,
in his own city. Like, what the hell, this Kobe city? What y'all doing?
Like,
well, since you brought this up, T Price, I can't fucking stand Marcellus Wiley. He act like a nigga that got an education and want to try to teach other niggas how they supposed to talk in front of the white man.
Let me tell you what he do. Let me tell you what he remind me of.
Bitch ass nigga.
And it was niggas who did it. It was niggas who did this the right way, right? And they didn't try to make you feel like you couldn't get to where they at. Like, he's one of those niggas. Like, he makes everything that his own people do like, oh my God, I'm so tired of like just the ignorant. Like, he just is fed up with like black, because that's all he tries. If you look at it, all he dissect is black people lingo. Black people are like, I'm so much from the hood, but I know this shit is stupid, so let me explain it to you. He's a nigga that went to jail, it seems like, read a couple books because you was on lockdown, nigga, for 8 months. And you think your ass smart, nigga. You got GD up in there, nigga. And you come telling me words. Hey, yo, who you talking about, bro?
About Marcellus Wiley.
Who you talking about? I'm talking about Marcellus Wiley. He's one of those niggas that try to always dissect his own people wrong, though. But he bigging himself up, like he's like.
But he didn't grow up around.
And he's a Tim Duncan fan.
That's the problem I have with Marcellus.
Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said. I didn't go to no school. I didn't go to no school in USC. I didn't go to no schools in California because I'm from Compton. I didn't go to nothing. USC, nothing. California, nothing. I'm out of here. I'm going this way. You know what that tells me? Also, yes, that's a smart thing, but don't act like that ain't a weakness. Showing that you can't say no if you stayed around here. Like you had to leave and go somewhere else.
Trayvon, you're 100% right, but let's hear what Vaughn was saying. Go ahead, Vaughn.
Because he didn't grow up. His parents like sheltered that nigga. Yeah. That nigga grew up sheltered. And I believe, didn't he go to like an Ivy League school or some shit?
Man, all of them do. Majority of them do. Other than I'll say,
you could you have your family members that's well off, that money and all that shit, but they still.
He knows stories. Yeah, he knows stories.
Yeah, he didn't have that. He didn't have that experience. I believe his closest thing to being around, like, say, the people that that was
Cousins.
coming up, like some of us who grew up in the hood or whatever, was when he when he got into football. That was his cultural experience.
Or I'll just say family get-togethers too. You know, like that's the only time you're gonna get connected to stuff.
Growing up. I've heard him say that shit. He didn't grow up that way.
Hey, Vaughn.
He didn't have that shit. His family kept him sheltered, from what I understand. And
No. I believe I'm with you. No, I'm with you that he was sheltered from the streets and everything. But what I was just saying, when it's family get together time, right? You can have family out there, but they ain't gonna endanger you. Like, you know, that's a no-no. Like the family, you can have a full out game banging ass older cousin, but he ain't gonna have nothing around you, hand you shit. He wants you to make it, like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying that he's hearing stories from them. Like, oh, what up, big cousin Day? He you got out of jail again? Like, you only gonna see him at the goddamn 4th of July barbecue. So get the damn stories.
Yeah, that shit. Yep. Or
that's what he know. That's how he know to tell. That's how he know what to describe street shit from his cousins, his friends. Like you said, meeting dudes in the football who went left while he went right, and then he just tell their stories. It's like a couple rappers. Dr. Dre wasn't no Compton Crip blood or nothing, but he was around them niggas, went to school with him, so he could tell you. He remember this nigga DeAndre who got caught with some weed and the nigga got bust on and this. He can just rap about it now.
One thing I don't like about the fact that he always try to be people's psychiatrist and want to sit up here because I can show you how to be.
You said it perfectly, Martavian. Yep, that's it.
That's that Ivy League shit. See, that's the Ivy League shit in him. That's the Ivy League shit in him. He's really.
Step in on this too. I didn't want to top it off with this too. Don't y'all notice that he just like any other black figure going to go after their own
Stephen A. Right? He just like Stephen A.
He's worse than Stephen A.
No, yes, because he believes he's better than Stephen A. And he talks about him like he's not, you know what I mean, down to earth.
Yeah, but go ahead. Y'all go carry on. Well, yeah, before y'all go, hey, Vaughn, you know Florida Atlantic is playing tonight too.
Oh, yeah?
They're playing Boston College. Boston College.
Okay.
See, and this is what I don't like too. People don't like to speak up on this, right? But I ain't gonna lie, this is where I'm gonna say he probably one of the same people that talked about LeBron on this, right? Now that he don't belong to no company, right? You understand he want to tell you everything that happened in the damn coffee room now. He just want to tell you now. But when you were right there, when they fired Whitlock, gave you the show and all that, you wasn't coming out having a little podcast or Instagram and live saying, man, it's a twisted game. You wasn't telling us anything because you didn't want to affect your paycheck. Once they let your ass go, for whatever reasons, it didn't even fucking make the news. We didn't even know when your ass got fired. When they let you go, then you start wanting to expose them. But then you start wanting to put yourself up like you are better.
It's on brand for Marcellus, Trayvon. It's on brand for him.
You told us a bullshit story about Drake and kept the whole public waiting for you to disclose the Drake and Kendrick interview and said, read in my book. And in your book, all you said was, man, he was talking shit. And they told us that we couldn't put it out. You ain't tell nobody what he actually said. That's what people were waiting for. You just basically sold your book off of the anticipation. So now even though you probably got sales off of that, what do people think of you now when they read your book and they see, this nigga full of shit?
My biggest thing is this.
I can't stand to listen to his takes no more because I can't take him serious. Every time he speaks now, he sounds like he's full of shit.
Hot takes, nigga, hot takes. That's it.
But you are what you eat, so he is full of shit. But that's neither here nor there. The thing that I don't like is we're all grown men on this panel. Every last one of us. There's nobody on the panel that's under the age of fucking 18. Everybody on this panel has gotten to the point to where somebody tried to give you constructive criticism. Now, the people we respect are the people that when they give you constructive criticism, when you look at their body of work, you can say, this person knows what they're talking about. Maybe I should listen to what they says. But with Marcellus Riley weak ass, you could just look at the way his life is and the way he goes about his business, that he wants to try to be the big bro to everybody and give everybody constructive criticism. And then you look at him like, but nigga, Your life's fucked up.
And can I say this? Can I add this on? I want to say this because this is the trendy thing too. And I'm gonna say in national sports in like commentary, what they're doing, reporting, whatever they want to call themselves, investigate, whatever they want to call themselves, hot takers, whatever they call themselves. But this is what it's all about too. It's about going out there, whatever they're doing, good on social media, seeing what everybody's into. It's being woke and acting like you are a nigga that goes to the same barbershop like us now. That's all it's about. When Stephen A. want to clarify himself, just think about this. Why Stephen A. He been saying this shit for 25 or 30 years. Y'all not forget now. We came, motherfucker. You always tell us your ass from New York, woo-woo, like, see, that's your way to say to anybody that's ignoring
projects.
To anybody
I'm from New York. You hear me?
Look, and it ain't even just put the camera on me. When he feel like his blackness is in question, that's what he has to. Hold on now. He on Carmelo Anthony show. Now he stay off the weed. Oh no! I don't have a problem with weed. I'm saying now he could have just made a clear statement of I don't have a problem with weed. I'm talking about people who lets weed affect their money, their bag. But he had to say it one more time for 31 years. But don't forget now, I'm from New York. Like, I got family now that bees on the weed. Like, you think I ain't smoking? Like, why you always have to clarify your blackness in that? What does Max do? He understands too. I know I got the white people looking at me. So, hey, when I say this little clarification I'm about to put on this basketball player, I'm gonna be like, in the great words of Jay-Z. And now I said, woo, 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 because that's your way you think you can connect to us the only way through some fucking rap. You think you got to start quoting rap words, niggas, for us to understand what you're saying? That's a damn disrespectful shit to me. Then you got DeMarcus Wiley. He want to act like he's sitting in the barbershops, like he on the block with the music playing out the car, talking real basketball like how we out here talking about players. No, you're not. You just got a little bit more slang in your talk than Stephen A. to where you can make it seem like you around niggas like us. Like, that's the trendy thing to do. Even Perkins do it. All these guys try to act like they still on the block playing on blacktop, sitting on in the barbershops, acting like they just the guys on the block, talking just straight from their hearts. No, nothing. No, you not. Try to act woke and try to act like you in the barbershop on the block like everybody else. That's how you get connected.
Put on a front, basically.
A character. Look, Uncle Shay Shay. You see what everybody say who really know him? Put on a damn character. Goddamn, Uncle, you don't drink, you don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't do none of that, nigga. You too healthy.
A post that he posted like a few days ago, because you know he wants to get into politics. He put up a post on Twitter talking about when can we sit down and have an adult conversation. I said, nigga, we can do that shit when you have that conversation with Kwame Brown about why you tried to destroy that man's career. You go have that adult conversation with Kwame Brown first, and then we'll think about it, nigga.
I can see Shannon Sharp
afterwards too.
I can see Shannon Sharp jealousy. I can see Shannon Sharp had a problem. Like, people don't see the history like and go in, but people forget he got took off of NBC late. What's that, Thursday Night Football? Remember that? Because he was being disrespectful behind stage, and he was also constantly taking shots at fucking Tony Gonzalez for coming out to being the better motherfucking tight end.
Tight end, yep.
You got mad when he passed your ass up and tight end this record, tight end touchdowns. Taking shots at him.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. But it was like that's what people gotta. Oh, you purposely pumping up fucking Janikowski over there with Tom Brady.
Like, yes, you're a Hall of Famer, but you are a coattail Hall of Famer, Shannon Sharp. I'm gonna just tell the truth. You're a coattail Hall of Famer, nigga.
Fucking here we go.
That's why I didn't really get mad when Skip did that. I didn't really get mad when Skip did that because I'm like, motherfucker, you was doing that to Tony Gonzalez. You were like, you ain't got no championships though. You ain't got no championships though. You ain't got no championships though.
Hold on, Trayvon. Let's let Grimlock in the building. Let's open up both the fucking doors and let Grimlock in the building.
I want to let everybody have their say, bro. Go ahead.
No. Keep cooking on that. Keep cooking on that because
that's real shit. Like I used to hear that nigga say that shit. I'm like, nigga, are you serious? You really talking shit? Like Tony Gonzalez was carrying a franchise, nigga. You didn't carry no franchise.
Yeah. Yes.
he got carried to 3 championships.
You had to play around a team that was already great and probably would have won a Super Bowl without you. That team still would have won if you weren't there. Okay.
The backup would have been enough.
Yeah, the team was already good enough. But Gonzalez was carrying the damn franchise.
Time out. Y'all can talk about his character. Y'all can talk about the act he put on. But one thing I will not let y'all do is denigrate what he did on the football field.
No. Wait. Watch this. Ron.
We're not doing that.
I just listen.
Ron. I think you missed something. All right, go ahead.
You said that he rolled somebody's coattail, and this nigga was lead. This nigga had every tight end record when he retired, bro. He was John Elway's Hey, yo, listen. He was John Elway's #1 receiver, bro. Elway never had a #1 receiver.
Did you hear what I said though? I know who you replying. Did you hear what I said though?
What?
I said this was my thing. I said my last thing before we got to that point. I said that's why I didn't have a problem when Skip did the Tom Brady thing to him,
Right.
because I said I seen you do that shit to Tony Gonzalez on NBC.
But listen, him and Tony rock like that.
But no. What I'm saying is, no. Do you like? I don't want you. From what I'm saying, do you understand? Do you get what I'm saying? I didn't have a problem with what Skip said because as athletes,
I did.
That's how I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why you did. But in sports, right? It depends, right? It kind of depends. If everybody is already looking at Shannon like slave and Skip as master instead of both of them on the show, you off top gonna look at Skip looking like that. I didn't go into none of those shows. I felt like Shannon let that shit be said because he don't have a good rebuttal. Like, yeah, it might be get back at him. Say something to his ass. Bring up something about showers and it ain't water coming out. I don't know.
But
I'm just saying, like, I didn't have a problem because in sports, if it's a white dude guarding you, bro, you think I want him to use something against me? Like he talked more shit to me because I was white. I promise you, bro, I talk all this same shit on everybody I play. Like, no, we ain't gonna go there when we're talking about sports. This unless somebody really say something about color.
Yeah, well, that's what Skip basically said indirectly.
No, he didn't say that. He said, no, they were talking about Tom Brady. See, look, if they were talking about a black quarterback, let's say they were talking about a black quarterback. Let's say Tom Brady is black. And he say, the black Tom Brady is better than you in life, in football. Do we still feel like that was racist? Nah, he didn't say black. Let's say he don't say that. I'm just want everybody to say Tom Brady is black. If that's what they were actually talking about, that's like if we talking about Jordan. If he was defending Jordan against LeBron and Skip Bayless said, no, Michael Jordan is better than you and LeBron James in life, nobody would have blew that shit up. It was because this nigga Shannon actually played football, and Shannon, people felt bad because Shannon didn't fucking say nothing back. And then it was like, oh, now we got to feel bad for him. That's how I looked at it.
We got to look at it. The nigga had enough composure not to fuck up his bag, but like the nigga said, he said, I wanted to reach across there and crack him in his fucking head. Like, yo, who the fuck is you talking to like that?
How is that racist when the conversation was actually about Tom Brady?
No, but he asked. Shannon
put his wait. No, Shannon kind of look. No, Shannon opened up the door. I'm gonna be 100. He's talking about Tom Brady. Shannon Sharp should have used fucking Joe Montana, anybody else. You put yourself, your career, your Hall of Fame. You said Skip, I'm Hall of Fame.
What did he say, Trey?
Because I could tell you what led to Shannon Sharpe getting in the
Did you hear what I
conversation.
said? That's what Shannon did. He put himself, instead of making an argument just period against Tom Brady without putting himself in it, he was so fucking frustrated up there. And by Skip kept saying Tom Brady's a Hall of Famer. And that's what's his thing. I'm a Hall of Famer. I play football.
Wait
a minute, listen, Ron. Ron,
I remember,
the debate is about Ron. The debate. I know where you gonna go, bro, but you ain't hearing me. The debate is about Tom fucking Brady.
No, but listen, hold on. The stuff that he's using to validate his debate about Tom, and he's saying, Skip, you can't say that. I'm a Hall of Famer. If that's the case for me. That's what led, and he was like, oh no, he's better than you. And that's when he went to
he didn't just leave it right there. Hold on. He didn't just say Hall of Famer. He was also putting stats up. He was look, hold on. I could play it, but I don't want bro getting no copy. Look, he was putting up Tom Brady's stats. He was putting up how clutch he is. He was talking about how he reads. He was talking about the longevity up in it. And Shannon Sharpe was saying, I don't care. It's a lot of backdropping and this passing and screen passing and that's what Shannon kept saying. He was like, are you crazy? The guy that got, like, he's just saying it though, like the guy that got 7 rings, the guy that got this record, that record, and then Shannon felt like, hold on. Shannon felt like, yes, because I'm a Hall of Famer. And I got,
bro, you're looking at that wrong. Let me speak.
It's the difference between Tom Brady and fucking Shannon Sharpe. Tom Brady ain't been toppled. Shannon has.
Listen, no, he wasn't even comparing himself to Tom Brady.
Yes, he did.
The disrespect that he was telling Skip. There's a lot for you saying Tom Brady's the GOAT. He went to tell him, well, goddamn, 2 of his Super Bowls came off a Vinatieri leg. Other 2 of them, if it wasn't for Pete Carroll and Kyle Shanahan fucking up, he would have a fucked up record in the Super Bowl. So you using statistics to qualify this dude great. To qualify this dude as the GOAT, the best football player you've seen all time.
How many touchdown winning Super Bowls have Shannon Brown caught?
Listen. So if that's the case, I could say that shit. I got this accolade, I got this, and then listen, what happens? Wow. What happens, bro, when a person usually start losing an argument? They make it personal.
So
when a motherfucker's losing the argument, they start, and that's when he personalized it with Shannon Sharpe. And I'm like, huh?
It goes both ways. When you lose in an argument, you can either take it personal losing.
Hold on, listen. When I retired at my spot, I was generally known as the best tight end to ever play the game. Remember, Tony Gonzalez kept playing.
Oh my God.
I had every tight end record. Reception, yards, touchdowns, and I had the Super Bowls to go with it, right? So I was regarded as the tight end that changed the game. The tight end that did this. I'm not about to let you belittle my accolades. No, ain't watch this, bro. Because that's just real nigga shit. And nigga ain't about to belittle my accolades because you want to make it personal because you're losing a debate. The first thing Skip did was make it personal. And that's what usually happens when somebody loses a debate. They make it personal with the person they're debating with.
You're right.
That's usually how that goes.
I'm gonna say this. This the crazy thing, right? Whatever you said, yeah, you're right. Right? It's crazy, right, that Shannon Sharpe can see clearly, like very fucking clearly when he's talking about his own sport, right? No matter about the stats, what you saying, no matter about this, right? This is argument, right? Tom, he's looking at like maybe a Jerry Rice, maybe a Joe Montana or something like that, right? But when it comes to basketball, do you wait? Because he got up there. I'm saying, tell me, hold on. You gotta wait. Don't cut off. Don't cut off, bro. You just now stopped, and I was going. I'm going. Look, let me just get to this point. I'm gonna just ask you a question and let you go. Where is it personal at, right? Tell me. Tell me who made it. Tell me who spoke up on their self, right? Instead of talking about the person who's still playing, who's active, who spoke up on their self. Skip did not say, I'm going to say, and you can go and look at it, bro. Go look at it before you just say, Skip didn't say Tom Brady is better than Shannon before Shannon implicated himself as a Hall of Famer and basically using that to shut Skip the fuck up.
Go ahead, Ronton. Now, when Ronton goes, Trayvon, let him finish, okay? I know this is a heated debate, but it's also a good debate.
No, look, I'm telling you, it's not heated. I'm just being honest. In sports, I don't feel like I don't think he was disrespected in that because he implicated himself. If me and you talking about somebody on the court, right? And talking about comparing them and what they did, and I'm disagreeing with you. And then you implicate, at first I'm talking shit about who you comparing to him. I'm focused on them. Oh, nah, he ain't got it. What he do? What Aaron Rodgers do? Shit, oh, hell no. That's the wrong number 12. And then you say, because Aaron Rodgers still playing, soon to be Hall of Famer, but he don't got the championships and all this and that and the accolades. So and you go to yourself next instead of staying on quarterbacks. You don't go to Joe. You don't go to nobody else. You don't go to Brett. You don't go to nobody. You don't go to Elway, your quarterback, Elway. You don't go to Dan Marino. You don't go to nobody else. You say, you know what? Fuck it, Skip. I'm tired of your goddamn mouth. Fuck arguing, right? Fuck making a point. I'm tired of your goddamn mouth, Skip. I'm a damn Hall of Famer. I played the goddamn game. You don't know more than me. Skip don't want to be able to shut the hell up and don't talk.
Trayvon, remember the conversation started turning personal when Skip said to Shannon, "You're just wait. Hold on. Give me a chance to get it all out my mouth." When he was like, "You don't like Tom Brady, that's why you're saying this. You're probably jealous of him because he's played into his 40s and you stopped playing at 34." That's when Shannon start, rebuttaling with, "But I'm a GD Hall of Famer," is what he said. And then that's when it went off the rails after that. My thing is this, and I love Ronton, but
what position is more important?
Always the quarterback. If you don't got a good quarterback, then this is all for nothing. But that's my
so
point.
How the hell do Shannon Sharp get any of that without a goddamn good quarterback?
Well, again, don't get it misconstrued. I'm with you for that. Shannon Sharp don't got.
I'm not saying he couldn't play.
Hold on. Shannon Sharp don't got an MVP by his name. He definitely don't got no damn Super Bowl MVP that went to Terrell Davis and went to John Elway. And I think Shannon Sharp benefited more from John Elway than he did John Elway benefiting from Shannon Sharp. And just by going
that's why I said what I said.
Just by going to Baltimore proved that, because after the 2 years in Baltimore, guess where Shannon Sharp went back to end his career? Denver. And he did not have those same numbers because they were in quarterback influx. So John Elway made Shannon Sharp the fucking champion and the tight end that he became, not the other way around. John Elway was putting up numbers way before.
And he actually admitted that, Mark Tavian. He actually admitted that it was John Elway that helped him figure the shit out. He admitted that. So go ahead, keep cooking.
Oh, okay. So for him to sit up there and make it seem like he made the Broncos what they were, no. John Elway, Terrell Davis, and then I will give Shanahan, Mike Shanahan, all the credit for why Shannon Sharp was the way he was.
Can I ask you something, Martavius?
Go ahead.
After you finish, all right. I just want to know, dude. All right, depending on how you look at their relationship, I don't know, but I don't know. If you were up there, I don't know. I don't know. My skin thick, man. I got rhinoceros skin. I don't know. Did you feel like, damn, that's some racist shit?
No, I felt like Skip Bayless basically sunned him, and he allowed himself to be sunned.
That's how I looked at it. You let that shit go, fool. You could have got him back. If you felt like he crossed the line, guess what? You step over that motherfucker a little bit too. Just a little bit. Shit. Fuck it. Come on, nigga.
But back to my point. The reason why Shannon Sharpe ate so much is because Rod Smith, fucking Ed McCaffrey on both edges, and Terrell Davis. So 9 times out of 10, if they got the run stopped and they got both edge receivers locked up, that seam was wide open for Shannon Sharpe.
And look what he used against me. He said 3 of his Super Bowls were field goals. All right, Shannon Sharpe, how many of the Super Bowls that you were in, you caught the winning touchdown? You know, like we're gonna start picking what won the game.
He could have went here. Tell me your Shannon Sharpe Super Bowl moment. There was none.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where is Shannon Sharpe taking from 50 yards from the 20 back to the Shannon? You caught a couple passes, but where was your standout moment? Because if you had a standout moment, you would have been either right there for the MVP, bro. Stop this shit.
Shannon Sharpe had one playoff moment, and that was against the Raiders with the Ravens when he took it 78 yards for a touchdown. Other than that, I don't remember any of
what happened. And not like that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell everybody what happened just as me, what I believe. No one has to agree. I don't care. I swear. I think Shannon Sharpe felt like, because you must believe the shit that Skip said, and it hurt your ass. You must actually think the shit you said didn't matter because it got to you. It actually punctured your fucking buff ass skin. It got to you. The shit that little ass frail Skip said, like you were the tight end. Like what the? It bothered you when if he said that to Janikowski, if he said that to Tony Gonzalez. They would have been able to name a few things that you can't, huh? And see, still, I'm going to say this. The difference between you and Tom Brady is the records that Tom Brady has broken, he has not been toppled. The records that you broken has been toppled and some, nigga.
I'll give you one better. Shannon Sharpe has always been in the business of what's that called? Inflating his contributions.
Mm-hmm.
But can you please name me the multiple quarterbacks that Tony Gonzalez had thrown to him and he still got those goddamn numbers? None of them were, all of them couldn't even add up to be what John Elway was.
Guess what? I'm gonna put something on it. Who you think other than the championship, and he's a part of it, right? But I'm not gonna put his impact, like you said, other than those players who was on that team. I feel like, just to say, if Kittle win one Super Bowl, he skips ahead of you, Shannon. Boom, like that.
George Kittle,
one Super Bowl, he skips ahead of you because look at all of the NFC conference final, the Super Bowl trip. Add that too. It might be how many you been to, Shannon?
Shannon's been to 3. That if he goes to another one,
how many Kittle been to? About 5, about 4? About
he's
5
been
or
to
4?
2. He's been to 2 Super Bowls. He's been to 5 NFC championship games.
You sure? Damn, you sure?
They lost to Kansas City twice.
Damn, wait, what year was that? Wasn't he on the team when we had Alex Smith?
I don't think he was.
I think he was just not playing that for that was his
well, Joseph, that's your team better than it was in my division, but double check and make sure because I'll be surprised if George Kittle was like 3rd string tight end.
Let me see. I'm checking right now. Let me just make sure.
But I do know he's been to 5 championship games. I do know that.
That's what I'm saying. And when I look at it, if he win one Super Bowl, to me,
I grew up as John Elway being a nemesis to a lot of my teams. And I've watched as the great Vaughn says, he watched, there's a certain person in San Antonio that we're not going to bring up, wreck some agendas.
Stop that, bro.
Huh?
No. Doing that, bro.
No, but you said he wrecked agendas, right?
Who? Oh, you talking about Tim Duncan?
Who?
My fault. Sally.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sally Mae.
Yeah. He wrecked agendas. John Elway wrecked a few agendas his damn self.
Yeah, especially in the conference championship games. Hell yeah.
He is the single reason why the Cleveland Browns has never went to a Super Bowl. Because he stopped that shit several times. But for Shannon Sharpe, only 8 because of John Elway. Period. Point blank. His brother, as a receiver, was a better pass catcher, route runner than Shannon Sharpe as a tight end. And if it wasn't for the neck injury, we wouldn't even be talking about Shannon Sharpe right now. Sterling had the opportunity to be Jerry Rice-esque. It's just he was playing in Green Bay. And just as Brett Favre started, that's when he got that, because, you know, Sterling Sharpe was his safety net. When in doubt, throw it up to Sterling. And 9 times out of 10, he would pull that shit down. And remember, for
me, I feel Shannon Sharpe was a great tight end, but I think a lot of times his mouth just turns me off, like with some of the shit that come out his mouth. And you're right, the way he was talking shit to Tony Gonzalez, like, nigga, you're a scheme tight end, nigga. You can't get open by yourself. Tony Gonzalez was shaking niggas and breaking niggas.
You was right. You was right too. He been to 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah. Remember, the reason why Dan Reeves drafted Shannon Sharpe was to be a pass blocking tight end.
How many rings he got again? How many rings Shannon got? 2?
He got 3. 2 with Denver, 1 with the Ravens.
More championships. Yeah, he been to the championship series more than him, though. Yeah.
This is the same Shannon Sharpe that got locked up by the Jaguars defense in the playoffs in 1997. The same defense that a tight end that nobody really talks about named Ben Coates ate the fuck up the following week to go to the Super Bowl. But you couldn't figure out the Jaguars defense. Okay. All right. You're right.
Okay. What round do you by any chance know what round Shannon Sharpe was in? He was Rick way back there,
huh? Probably the 10th round.
10th round. Okay, that helps him. That helps him a little bit.
But remember, coming out of Savannah State, he didn't have hands. That's why Dan Reeves drafted him to be a pass blocking tight end, because Dan Reeves' offense was run heavy. After Dan Reeves got fired, and then the next coach came in, that's when Shannon Sharpe, under Elway, started saying, well, we need to start throwing some passes to Shannon.
Okay.
It wasn't like he came into the league lighting it the fuck up, because he didn't.
So I see right here, George Kittle got 2-time first team All-Pro, 3-time second team All-Pro, 6-time Pro Bowler. I don't care about none of that shit, whatever that is. Salute to service award. Y'all gotta stop this shit in this film. How many career touchdowns do Shannon? Do you know? Like, you don't know. Let me look Shannon.
Not off the top of my head. I know probably Ron Time would know, because he's a diehard Denver Broncos fan.
All we gotta do is ask Google. But I want Brody. I want Trey. I want you to keep some in perspective.
I think I didn't say that statement that you said, right?
What's that?
My thing is though, I'm sticking to that argument on the TV show. I'm not, I don't even have to. I don't have to dive, and that's what I'm saying. I don't have to deep dive into Shannon career or Tom Brady. Just at that point, Ron, this is how I'm looking at it. Shannon, at the end of the day, you don't like Tom Brady, okay? You don't like Tom Brady. You can call football down the middle. He can have all the rings he wants. You can say he can play, he the LeBron James of the NFL. He can play 20 years. It's just about longevity. This is questionable. Hashtag this, hashtag that all this shit, asterisk, bubble, asterisk, this, but when it gets to the NBA, so to me, to hell with you. You doing that because that's your sport. You respect it more. You don't give a shit about the NBA. You just getting your check when it comes to talking like that. But you got everybody.
I agree with you on that, bro.
Hold on. I'm just saying. So hold on. What I'm gonna do? All your shit bullshit. How the hell you can see this nigga ain't to go with 7 championships? All of the goddamn records. Basically, he the LeBron James, longevity. Oh, great coach. This and that. Didn't have to go through no changes. This and that. Mostly the defense. Oh, the fumble. Tuck rule. What the fuck? When? Let me look back. 1985. Where was this shit at? I don't know. Okay. All this shit you can call down the middle because that's not your guy. You come from a different era. You respect your sport. You respect the hard hitters. You respect the dudes that was bleeding out there. But when it comes to the NBA, something you didn't play, something that you just, okay, woo, you tell us out your mouth. Listen to what you say. You was a Kobe, Michael Jordan, and a guy. You got it on Instagram or Twitter to where you said, best people to ever play basketball. God, Michael Jordan, and Kobe. In that order. That's what you said. Then you told us another story when you got on All the Smoke. You said, I was a Kobe guy. What's the word they was using? You said, I used to, something for Kobe even. I used to cake, that's what you used. You said, I used to cake harder for Kobe than I did for LeBron. You said, what? They was like, what? Like, yeah. And he gave me his shoes too. You told us how good Kobe was to you, even though you was spewing bullshit because he knew you knew the real. He was like, and I was caking for Kobe harder. And then my friend said it was this kid coming out of Washington named Kevin Durant. And he said he wanted to switch. I said, okay, Kobe coming to an end. Listen to this. This is after the Achilles. He said Kobe was right behind Mike, and after Kobe got his 5th ring, 5th ring. LeBron don't even got his goddamn 5th ring yet. And you already put him behind Mike. See how the inconsistency, just saying. So I ain't gonna believe you on football. I ain't even gonna give you credit. Even if I know you making sense, since you gonna shit on the one that I care about.
But think about it, Trey. You just said your own point. Because he basically telling you with LeBron, just like he told you with Tom Brady. It don't mean it all championship ain't the end all be all. You feel me?
But comparing to, look, we talking about LeBron. Look, we talking about LeBron and Kobe, right? It's a little. Look, I ain't saying he owned Kobe like in that atmosphere, right? But he ain't. Look, LeBron is not Shannon Sharp in the NBA neither. Shannon Sharp is not on the level that LeBron James is on in the NBA.
Because you don't consider
this is what
Shannon
I said I was focusing on. Even though Shannon Sharp was arguing and I agree with him. I'm not in this. I don't believe he's the GOAT. I don't. Listen, I'm arguing I don't believe he's the GOAT. But Shannon, when you put yourself in there and try to use your credentials against you are Chris Childs. You are one of them, like, hold on, you on the team. Act like Mac Barnes. Act like Mac Barnes when it comes to the Super Bowl part. Not the season. See, now don't think about, that's that personal wait, Ron, that's that personal shit, right? That's that personal shit.
Itself, bro. All you got to do is go watch the film.
But listen to what I'm saying. Wait, all right, look, this is what I'm saying. Let me ask you this in this way then, right? And this has been, all right, even though Tom Brady ain't the GOAT to me, and I know he ain't to you, comparing him, I'm just saying, compare these two dudes, this it. Do you feel like Shannon Sharp, don't say because he broke the records, right? Because it was toppled, bro. Tom Brady, the shit that he broke has not been toppled, okay? So With that's saying stats, I'm just saying. So let's not use stats. Do you think Shannon Sharpe was on that level? Because we know tight ends that was talked about, how they was looked at, how much important they was. Do you think that they are on the same level for their positions? I'm asking that.
No, listen.
No, wait. Before you can tell me, I swear I ain't going to interrupt you, bro. But can you just answer your little bro that? Do you think they are the same level?
You can't compare a tight end to
a
quarterback. You can't. Listen, I agree with you. You can't compare a tight end to a quarterback.
Thank you, bro. That's all that. You can tell the truth on the stats and all that. I'm with you, but I'm just saying Shannon fucked up when, to me, like my boy Marcellus, he fucked up on his argument. Ron, if you up there with Skip, bro, you ain't got to go street on Skip. You would have had enough fucking facts in your mind to make Skip look stupid with that Tom Brady shit.
I would have definitely made him stupid, but I ain't going front. I ain't going to say I wouldn't have took it personal when he went to diminishing me, talk about I was basically a nobody.
Like, wait. Ron, you wouldn't have had to do that if you don't implicate yourself as a player first.
Listen, and I probably wouldn't have went off on Shannon. You know what I would have did, bro? I'd have just came in with every motherfucking trophy and every motherfucking ring and everything that I ever achieved in the NFL with the gold jacket. And I'd have sat that right there at Skip's chair. And I'd have said, you want to talk that shit? Let's talk that shit, motherfucker. I would have done it different. Because like I said, I'm a quick with it, motherfucker. I got a response for everything. You feel me? So I would have went and got all my accolades.
You feel what I'm saying?
I get it. He fucked up when he personalized it. You feel me? But I get why he personalized it, because he's saying, you saying because of the stats. You feel me? Now, here go my stats, but guess what? People say Travis Kelce and Tony Gunn had the best tight end. Who agrees with? Hold on, bro.
I still feel like Shannon shouldn't have implicated. First of all, Shannon, you are a goddamn analyst right now. If you don't use your Hall of Fame shit, when Kobe was doing details, even Peyton Manning when he's doing details, they don't say, now, I'm a Hall of Famer now. I'm telling you, he's throwing the ball too slow. They don't have to say they're a goddamn Hall of Famer. Kobe don't have to say, I'm a Hall of Famer now. I'm telling you, he ain't got no post game. Listen to me. You know my fucking resume. I ain't gotta use that. I know the fuck I'm talking about. I'm gonna speak facts on it. That's where I think that Shannon Sharpe messed up. And I understand that Skip said, like, who are you to question Tom Brady? Now, that's coming from a guy, though, Shannon, where you have to understand, you little punk motherfucker, you ain't never even put on pads, motherfucker. You don't even know if the goddamn cup go in the front or the back. Like, yes, stop this. You can't see that? That just off of how he's saying, who are you to say what? It don't matter what position I play. I still can say what I see, what I don't see, or what I feel, or who I think is better. Shannon did not have to say, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Since you're going to say, who am I to question Tom Brady? I'm a Hall of Famer. I'm a 2-time Super Bowl champion. You ain't have to say that shit. Once you said that, you opened up another door for Skip to attack your ass on, to say, oh my God, the damn tight end doesn't mean nothing like the quarterback. He's right, though. You opened that door up. When he would have said, who are you to question? You could have just said a person that also played in the NFL. A person that played when Joe Montana or when Brett Favre. You could have went a whole nigga, you got that thick ass country tongue you got, nigga. Your ass got tongue tied. He hit you where it hurt because somewhere you don't like nobody to question you. That Hall of Fame, that's your thing. Just like some people like to lean on stats, you like to lean on your Hall of Fame because you can't call the stats no more because other tight ends then blew you out the water. If you could call the stats, you would too, Shannon.
So now that we got that cleared up.
Yeah, fact. Like I don't got nothing against. Like I don't think that nigga to go, but I'm just keeping it real. I'm not soft-skinned like that. I'm thick-skinned. There was no racist. It was no master and no slave shit right there. Shannon Sharp got his feelings hurt. Didn't have nothing really savvy to say back to the dude, and the dude kept hitting him with some shit that was hurting his feelings.
But Trayvon, the part that made him Shannon Sharp look even bad was when he told him to put his goddamn glasses on, and he did put his glasses on. That's what made him look even much like
to say that. Man, you know what?
Man.
You October 4th, baby. Get out of my head, man. Carry on.
I'm sorry,
man.
my bad.
Come on. No, come on with it. Look, that's the truth. Look, come on, man. Who do you gonna put your glasses? Look, God,
It's just
Why would he tell you? Why would he
but you know
tell
what he was doing? You know what I
He-
seen when he put his glasses on? That was
Yes,
waving
sir.
the white flag. Yeah,
Right.
I'm waving the white flag. I don't got nothing to say, motherfucker. Because I would have had something for that. Put my glasses on. Let me tell your old ass, you need to put something on, some bitch.
Absolutely. And it's the way he told him. He's like, come on, Shannon,
Yeah.
put your glasses on. What the hell's wrong with you? And he's like,
You know
okay.
why? Because you know what he's saying? At the end of the day, let's keep it real, bro. When we be around our homeboys, and I think Skip do feel like, I don't think Skip looks down on Shannon. You know, he knew that man was helping him make money. I think he do got some type of, you know what I'm saying, like and love for Shannon. I don't think he took it. Like, this nigga done had fucking arguments with a lot of people, bro, and nobody was ready to be like, I'm coming to the studio, beat your ass. You've been on a lot of shows with this nigga, Shannon. I understand frustration and it's too much, but he done hit you a few times around your career. That ain't the first time. It's a lot of clips where you can go to that.
My favorite one was
Shannon Sharp has talked shit about a lot of people.
Look, hey, T Price, us right now. Look what we do.
Now his
Look what we do right now. We all men. And when we get mad, right? When we get mad, that's basically what you telling me, big bro. I'm over here like, fuck you, punk ass bitch. You like, Trey, put your glasses on, bro. Like, you feel me? Basically, come on, bro, put your glasses on. We
It all depends on the brother.
No, I'm saying if I get frustrated, no, look, if I get frustrated, this is what I'm saying. No, and I'm saying I could be called out. This is what I'm saying. I can be called out, bro. I come from that generation, bro. I'm all right with sitting on the bench because the coach don't like what I'm doing out there. I'm okay. I'm not about to pout and kick no Gatorade buckets over and shit. I'm gonna sit down there and be like, this shit ain't gonna never happen to me again. That's how I'm gonna take it. But when I'm wrong and a dude didn't say nothing for me to start bitching him or whatever I lashed out at, Shannon, your skin is soft. Like, I just got mad because he like, bro, you're wrong, bro. Like, you know, some shit like that. And I'm like, you bitch ass motherfucker. Y'all gonna be like, Trey, put your glasses on. Like, come on, put your glasses on, bro. He just said he don't agree with your statement and you mad because he keeps saying it. He didn't say you bitch ass motherfucker. Now you going on. That's what Shannon did. He didn't call you a bitch ass motherfucker. He just basically said he don't think your goddamn Hall of Fame career is up to par with Tom Brady. Do not put them together ever again. Basically. And you got butt hurt, nigga.
What's up, Lemon Pepper?
Lolo.
I would have just started naming all type of quarterbacks that don't got.
Oh, I've been like this though. If
Super
I'm
Bowl.
great, if I'm a great player and I had a great career, I don't have to tell nobody how great I was.
Facts.
The play and numbers speak for themselves.
And the range,
Come on,
you got
Lou.
him.
Come on, Lou. Hey, Lou, let me ask you something. Lou, let me ask you something. Keep it, because you look. If me and you debating about a player on the court, right? Just basically what they were doing. We talking about this, and I'm saying I think he's the best, and you said I don't, right? And I say, how can you fix your mouth to say he ain't the best, and then that sting you to where you gotta say, well, because I played in the league, because I did this, and wait, just prove me wrong. Speak facts. You first, that's right there where it's personal. The first time I said, who are you to speak on top? Because y'all don't play the same position. You don't have the same pressure. You just gotta catch a fucking ball. And if nobody tackle your ass, or if you can break it, run your ass to the end zone. That's all you got to do. He got to read this. He got to see blitzes. He got to do that. And everybody know that quarterback position. So do you feel like it was any racism? Like, do you feel like Skip took it personal? No, I feel like Skip understand, like, shit, we got to get some ratings. It's a hot topic. Let's do it, motherfucker.
That was about ratings and money. Trying to put more money in both their pockets.
Yeah.
Because before Shannon left the show, wasn't that show like #1 in the top 5 almost every year?
Come on, man. Everybody tuned in to see Shannon cry on TV and said, "Bye, Skip."
Skip, did I give you everything I had, Skip? Just answer me that question, Skip. Did I give you everything I had? Sniffle, sniffle.
Let's keep it real. Now that I see what you was doing, your ass was about to get in trouble. You were about to get in trouble over there in Fox, so you got up out of there. Somebody said they go tell your ass. You said, "Skip, I got to go." You
have to remember, it had nothing to do with Fox. It had everything to do with what they were keeping concealed at CBS.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. People forget about what he been on. Like, man, look, Shannon, I don't got nothing against your career, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't think Tom Brady the GOAT, but if I was trying to convince somebody that he was not the GOAT, I wouldn't speak upon your goddamn Hall of Fame career. That motherfucker wouldn't even come across my mind. I'm just being real. Why you do that to yourself?
Shannon should have been like this. I seen better. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I played against better. I had better. Elway. Damn, that's what I'm saying. Why you just didn't combat him with other quarterbacks? You said Aaron Rodgers, but we all know Aaron Rodgers is a goddamn prima donna, so that was a bad number 12 to you.
Said, I seen better. Elway, Montana, Young.
Mm-hmm.
Go down the list.
Brett Favre, shit.
Like Lawrence Taylor's interview when they interviewed Lawrence Taylor about is Tom Brady to go, and he's like, hell nah.
Well,
look, and I'm telling you, look, and my reasons just ain't off of those Super Bowls.
We can hit you as hard.
Exactly.
We can fucking bury your head in the goddamn turf.
If your receiver goes over the middle, we can cut him in half.
Lemon and Martavius. I know y'all seen this game. I know y'all watch sports like a motherfucker. Do y'all remember? I'll never forget it because they always change the rules for him. And I was like, what the hell happened? I don't even watch Patriot games, but the next game up was the game I was waiting for. So I was like, oh, well, fuck it. I'll watch it.
Would ever played the Raiders?
No, it ain't the tuck rule thing. This is when Tom Brady got we seen what Matt Castle can do under that offense, right? This is how Matt Castle got to be. Oh, right? Yeah. When Tom Brady had the leg injury, right? Because somebody came and hit him with the clip tackle from the back to his leg, right? The next time when he came back, it was a defensive lineman. He didn't even tackle Tom Brady, but he fell so fucking close. He fell so close to Tom Brady.
Tom Brady looked at the referee and then he threw the goddamn flag. That was Terrell Suggs.
Flag. I said, what the fuck is they throwing? Is it pass interference? Because I don't see nothing back here. Why is he throwing the flag?
Like a part of me feels like Tom Brady benefited off the rules at that time.
Yes.
That's why he got, to me, 7 Super Bowls. Like,
yes.
If he would have played at the era when the rules wasn't like that, Tom Brady wouldn't be shit.
Remember when they used to stop?
I'll give you this.
Remember when they used to restart? The play clock for him because he knew a certain. Hey, look. Remember when they used to restart the? They used to restart the play clock for him because he knew a certain rule. It was some rule that this asshole knew. When he took so long in the huddle, he knew to call that rule out and they would restart the damn play clock. Nobody paid attention to that shit.
Go ahead, Vaughn.
Now, I thought I was saying, Lou said he wouldn't, but before that rule was put in, Tom Brady had 3 Super Bowls.
No, he didn't, because I don't count the first 3 Super Bowl wins.
No, he got the tuck rule they created right there on his first one.
No, it was there, just nobody knew about it. It just did. They just
But,
didn't
but
use it.
I'm
until
saying,
the
how
next
many
expansion.
quarterbacks? Look, not like that. I understand it, but that's
Yeah.
why we said it was created on him. How many quarterbacks we seen pump fake a ball and get their ass
And
whacked,
get
and they
hit and
said,
drop it. Yep.
they
Yeah,
said
that's what I'm
fumble,
saying.
nigga. We don't care if you pump. He clobbered your ass. That's what the root. It didn't matter when y'all said, "Oh no, this Tom Brady, this the one we gonna say the GOAT." Basically, that's the chosen one in the NFL. Y'all like, so we gonna use the tuck rule because he wasn't supposed to drop it. He was supposed to get hit, but the fumble was never supposed to happen.
My thing is this: I don't count those first 3 Super Bowl wins because they were spying on everybody, and yeah, that includes the first one he got on St. Louis. So this nigga is 4-3 in Super Bowls as far as I'm concerned.
And
Now that I
and he
yeah,
wasn't the damn
I kinda felt that way
MVP.
too,
Look, he
Dave.
ain't Michael Jordan. He didn't come out with the goddamn MVP every goddamn. So that's what a real goddamn quarterback. If you want to be the go like that, you getting the goddamn MVPs every time you mostly go to the goddamn Super Bowl quarter. Your receiver, if anything, your receiver like Montana and Jerry Rice and Steve Young and Jerry Rice, my receiver might get it because I throw so goddamn good.
Well, Deion Branch did win an MVP before they traded him to Seattle. Well, what was you saying,
But
Vaughn?
that was more. But look, that was more on. That was more on to me. That was more on. That was more on Branch. Look, that was more on Branch. Like it was Jerry Rice, just like it was the other dude. Tom Brady had the little white boy. They were breaking yard like after catch yards was a motherfucker.
Now we're gonna try this again. Go ahead, Vaughn. What did you say?
No. I was just saying. Yeah, the controversies that came out, like Spygate and shit like that. Those are legitimate to question their wins, but you still got to go out there and play the game, though.
Yeah, but when you know what fucking defense to put on a certain package and stuff, look, I get it. They went out there and quote unquote executed, quote unquote. But I don't give him those 3 Super Bowl wins because had that been anybody else, they'd have probably took that shit away from him. But because that franchise is named Patriots and everything that happened in 2001,
9/11.
They're not going to take their very first championship away from them.
And guess what? The damn team that exposed them, right? I call them Drake. The goddamn coach that exposed them, you exposed them because you was over there doing it before your ass left and start coaching for the Jets, motherfucker?
Jets, yep, man.
Motherfucker, your ass only exposed it because the bots start working against you, nigga.
And another thing.
You said, look, he wouldn't have exposed. Look, he knew they was doing that shit in other games before they played him. But when he seen Belichick use that shit on him, he said, "Oh hell no, you get me fired like losing games against you. I get fired. Oh, you can't beat Belichick. That's what we got you for." So he told.
What's up, Lemon Pepper?
And he never got another coaching job again.
Yep, that get you out of here.
If you want to watch something for the Kansas game, St. John's playing on FS1 at 6:30.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to watch it now. My schedule changed because people sick with the flu. So that's
what y'all think about this trade about to come up too?
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna let y'all talk and speak because I'm not about to be on here. So if you get kicked out, I'm still in my room. You know what I mean? So somebody just text me. Oh, I'll be paying attention to the screen. I'll be watching college.
You back on 2K, nigga? You back in your franchise, nigga?
I ain't played 2K in forever, nigga. I got 2K. I be playing that game stick. That's all I've been playing. I'm playing the game stick for guitar. I have even ordered 26, bro. I have bro.
Okay. I know you be fucking with the franchises and shit.
Yeah, I had my boys mad at me and the homies mad at me now, man. What, man? Because they know I keep the stuff funny, and I told them, man, I'm taking another break this year.
What you think about that trade about to come up, bro? That blockbuster again. That's about to shake it up.
What blockbuster trade?
How about with Jay Reed?
Man, boy, you got that memo, that secret Laker memo. You got it. I knew you was in. I knew you was in the club, nigga. Yeah.
How don't you just tell the rest of us?
Yeah,
I'm the tip. Look, he about to look when he come back, right?
But I ain't heard
when that boy Cheeks is right. When his cheeks right, which they already are, but when he decided to come back, you heard what they still said. Right now, look, he gonna come back. right after Luka came back a little early. He did. But LeBron's gonna come back a little early too. They said really like December, right? They want to push it to. No, he's gonna come back. Look, watch this.
Come on, spin it the fuck out, Trey.
LeBron came back. Look, thank God he gonna come back around that time. Thanks time, because they want to keep him with that Jesus appearance, right? You know that how he came in. He gonna come back around that probably a couple games before that, so he can have a great game. Just in case, I gotta check their schedule, see if they got Thanksgiving games. If they do, for damn sure he gonna play at least 2 games before that game to try to knock some dirt off. But he's gonna ask for a damn trade because it backfired. What he thought he can do, he thought he could play the same game he did with AD. He thought Luka wasn't in shape. He thought Luka was going to be injured. He didn't know that nigga. Look, that nigga Austin Reeves said, bitch, you wasn't. Look, Austin Reeves said, Austin Reeves said, bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. That nigga Austin Reeves said, you didn't think I was coming back like this? I see you trying to get me traded and shit. You trying to get me traded, I'm getting your ass traded. We about to win these games. Look, Austin Reeves got himself solidified. He gonna get the money he won't. You won 2 games, nigga, without Luka and LeBron. You getting your cheese, nigga. That show. LeBron, we just got our ass gentlemen swept against the Timberwolves. Nigga, we won against them without Luka and LeBron with Reeves. And then we beat them with Luka. Bye. What's up? We need you. You been slowing us down, old ass man. Talking about, hold on, let's slow up. Let's call a triangle. Wait a minute. When you want to run Phil Jackson offense?
And hold on, for you night on. That little capping behind stuff that they said from NBA TV. You think the Lakers, and this is how they start off the NBA TV. Not going with the champions, the Thunder.
Who are 7-0, by the way.
Who is 7-0, by the way. And Shai Gilgeous is balling. And not only that, he's not a free throw merchant. Because you know why? He's not leading the league in free throw attempts. Okay? But let's get back to the point.
He earned those free throws, bro. That nigga sucker niggas into that shit.
Yeah, every superstar get called, man. We seen the best of them always make it.
When you so good, they can't believe you missed that shit without that nigga touching you too much. Fuck that.
Right. And not only that, whoever the dude that did NBA Today, they said, do you think this is sustainable when LeBron comes back? You always got that one person that sit there and said that, yes, I think of course he's going to be. I'm like, of course. And then I looked up his affiliation. I'm not surprised. Carry on.
No, he gonna be. Look, you know what LeBron gonna do? He gonna come out there and be looking like John Morant.
That's crazy.
That nigga, hey, Marcellus, Mom, he gonna come out there looking like John Morant. Oh shit, I almost had it. But JJ,
I wouldn't be surprised because that shit.
Hey, look, JJ ain't playing that shit though. Look, JJ already turned on him. I got the extension. You don't. Yeah, look, JJ gonna sit him right on down. Your booty hurting again? Go on down there with your son. Go on. Y'all talk about
it. You know what? Down there with crazy? I gotta get this out the way. This gotta be said. And then y'all want to show the alley-oop to Bronny that he got from Luka over and over and over. What is wrong with y'all?
He can't even get an alley-oop from his daddy. When his daddy threw one, that shit got blocked out the air. Nigga, you can't even connect with your daddy. Y'all ain't never playing in the backyard together, nigga. Y'all don't even know each other game. That's how you know your daddy ain't taught you shit. Y'all ain't played together until you got on the Lakers, nigga.
Arenas bragging that he trained him.
Over alley-oop. Come on, man.
Bro, hey, look, you know why? Hey, look at LeBron. LeBron gonna hop up and be like, I knew my son get through. I knew he gonna make one of them, goddammit. I knew.
Can I ask a question? It's a legitimate question.
Hold on, before you do that, and Luka and Austin Reeves, this is to me why I like what y'all doing in LA. And Trey, this is my little bro.
You back? Hey, you back, big bro? You back? You about to tell us you back?
Nigga, no. Jay Reed from Akron leaves. Like I said, that's when I come back to the Lakers. But for y'all to load manage, and miss y'all next tonight's game that y'all playing, y'all could be even solidifying that y'all don't need LeBron James. And then,
Right.
of course,
And
Portland is a hot
lineups.
team,
Hey,
too.
look, and lineups. Look,
what happened
JJ
to the
still
Beast
looking.
Boys?
Look,
Shout out to T-Rob.
JJ still looking for. JJ still looks center. You seen what Jackson Hayes is? That damn dunk Jackson Hayes made me come up by my. Look, it made LeBron James forget his booty hurt. He had to hurry up and go. He was like, God damn, oh shit, my booty hurt. Like, damn, I done jumped up off that dunk. Look, he wanted to go put some shorts on. I'm tired of faking. That shit made him hop up out the seat that dunk Jackson had. So it's really JJ trying to figure out who the fuck to add in the trade with LeBron. I'm telling you, he's trying to figure out who getting the fuck. Hey, go on, Bronny. Bronny forget some minutes tonight. Bronny, come on, shoot 30 of them tonight, nigga. Go up.
Okay. So let me get this straight. So the former player, Duke player, I'm not taking anything away he did in his basketball career. That's one thing I don't do. Do I think he was like that? Nah, he wasn't really like that. Was he a great?
You got Luka Doncic, man. This ain't his coaching.
Yes, but at the same time, it's this though with me. Okay, Jay Reed got you from the podcast. Fired the black coach, right? Which is Darvin Ham. We all know that, right? Darvin Ham goes. He gets put out the first round, just like Darvin Ham did, right? But he gets an extension. So now all of a sudden, now he's turning his back on Jay Reed. Now all of a sudden, I don't know, but then again, I won't be surprised because we see what Tyronn Lue did to Doc Rivers in LA. But that's coaches though. So a coach and a player, I don't know. I don't know because all the butt sniffing that man been doing for that man. Hey, shout out to my boy Tyson, man. He said y'all nasty with the work, man. Hey,
bring your ass up here, Tyson. Quit locking niggas down and come on up here.
Hey, look, big bro, Martavis. Look, you know what? Ain't nothing changed with Luka Doncic offense. You know the difference? It ain't even the AD thing, right? If AD would have been there with Luka, right? But this is what it is. The dude that you have running, this nigga JJ is a shooter. His offense is ran with shooting. And guess what Luka can do? Guess what Austin can do? Like they can shoot. When a non-shooting motherfucker is running a shooting offense, you're gonna fail. It's like JJ coaching fucking Ja Morant. You're gonna fail because he can't shoot.
Yeah, well, I forgot what question I was about to ask, but y'all go ahead.
Let me say this real quick. One thing I noticed, and I've been saying Luka should have been doing this. He's starting to play off the ball more.
And in the post.
Because Reeves grew. He trusts Reeves now. He's seen what Reeves can do without him. He know Reeves because look, remember everybody, look, with Darvin Ham, not like that. I'm not saying Darvin Ham did this. I'm saying Reeves wasn't ready. Remember, because he was getting turnovers, like 4 or 5 turnovers. They're like, he ain't no damn point guard. Fuck, they got him running the point forward when the lineup was fucked up. And he learned. He listened to that criticism and said, I'm not a point guard, but I ain't gonna just turn into no goddamn Klay Thompson though.
That's why I was saying, I don't know if y'all heard me. I said they the new Gail Goodrich and Jerry West, bro. Go look at their numbers.
Man, T-Raw called them boys the Beast Boys last night.
And that's
look, I seen him call them that. And that's the look. When you look at it, just guess what? Look, just really look at it. You really look at, and we said this, Ron said this, and I know anybody with just basketball sense, that's why you want to play. It ain't just also that you want to play in your love for the game, right? Hey, look, nigga. Every minute that I give you, nigga, you showing the coach why you need to be out there and I don't. Fuck that shit. I'm just being 1,000 with you, nigga. Every time, look, if I'm an actor, I tell a nigga fill in for me and he come out there and kill it, they gonna be like, Trey, go get you some more rest. What the fuck going on? Why don't you go back home, nigga? I'm whoop-de-whoop. But he killing it. Don't fuck this up. Like, no, I ain't even letting that happen. We ain't gonna never know how good you is, motherfucker, sitting behind me.
Well, so you said all that to say this. What trade is about to happen? You didn't even mention a trade.
LeBron, look, hey, he's fit to get because look, Rich Paul just came out with something recently, right? After all the Lakers' success. He just came out with another and saying, I'm not sure it's still up in the ups. Remember, like, I know y'all heard, it's still in the up. Why would you repeat? Like, why would you put another room? Because they're successful. If they would have failed, guess what he was hoping for? He was hoping that the Lakers would have been losing,
0-7.
Look, 1-4, 1-5. Look, he was hoping for a bad record, and then when that injury with the thumb, he thought he had him. Ooh, Reeves about to blow this shit. Let's go. He thought he had it. You see, he wasn't sitting up. He ain't cheering because he want to push the Lakers in a corner to where they'd be like, fuck, if nobody can do this, and if we got to trade some fucking body, which they ain't trying to do because they want to wait for a Giannis or a Joker, like, they want to trade for him. So they like, shit, we might as well extend the prime for probably that fucking, that's what he want to put them in, a box where they feel like they got to extend them. So this shit is fucking up all the extension. He know the Lakers actually don't want to. So he's preying on losses, losing streaks, 10 in a row. So they could be like, let's go and extend them. Like, fuck it. And he see it ain't happening, so he's going to say, get me up out of here. He's not looking at the Lakers. That's why he ain't really into the game. That nigga over there looking at his phone, looking at other teams. Oh, shit, if they had me. I'm telling you, he over there like, he's saying he really watching other teams where he can go. He hoping certain teams he want to go to is struggling.
Jamal.
Well, tonight he gonna be right Arizona and Florida.
If them Lakers win tonight, bro, because guess what? They all got confidence. If you look at it, they playing differently. Like, people got to understand something.
They playing free.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, they playing basketball. And they just playing, look, all of us just got on the court. We don't know each other game, but we know basketball, so that means we know each other game. Common goddamn sense.
I don't like the load management tonight because you're playing against another team.
I don't think it's load management though. I don't think it's load management.
Hot teams going head to head like this could be a prove it game.
I don't think it's low management though. Honestly, this one.
So why both of them sitting then?
Who they play?
No. This is what I'm saying. No, it looks like low. Of course, that's what. What would we call this? If we didn't even know that goddamn name, we'd just be like, damn, what's wrong with them? Why they sitting out? That's what we'd just be saying, right? Kind of like in football when Bill Belichick set the goddamn cornerback out. You ain't know if that was low. You don't know. You like, what the fuck?
Okay, so, wait, hold on. Who are they playing tonight?
The Trailblazers, Portland, who've won 4
games. Well, the Portland already beat them. So why y'all sitting again? I would want my get back. Would you not want your get back?
Look, they got 4 meetings with them. They got 4 meetings.
I don't give a damn if they got 10 meetings with them. They just went on their home floor and beat them.
This is what I think didn't happen. I think it ain't even I think he's trying to see. It's some players. Like I said, it's somebody that's about to go. And it's because you got to look who's all balling like right now with the Lakers. You got that, I can't even say his name, Lavania. He going crazy. Yeah, like we know Marcus. Let's just say Marcus Smart is staying. Let's just say Marcus Smart is staying. But guess what? Lavania can take Rui's spot. Like, I don't know. Niggas is fit to have to play for their spot. So if you really look at it, this nigga JJ then took away. Like, let me make sure it ain't Austin, and let me make sure it ain't Luka. Let me see who balling. And when you do that, and these niggas don't even know, like, I'm trying to see who really out here balling without these niggas making you ball. And that's what I think is going on. I'm just being honest. I think JJ confused. He like, damn, I seen DeAndre. You know, niggas ain't confident on DeAndre. He like, I seen DeAndre have some games, but is that fucking Austin? Is that fucking Luka? And look, he like last year when we played Minnesota shit, I was like, let's get this nigga Jackson Hayes out here. But look at Jackson, he dunking on niggas, bumping his head. Wow, what's going on? Sideshow Bob in this bitch. Like, whoa. So it's like he like, I need to figure out some shit. Let me make sure that it ain't my star player. Let me see who's balling instead of let me see who's Luka opening up. Let me see who's Reeves opening up. That's really what I think. I think this is a strategic sit down. I don't really think this is to rest them niggas like, oh, we don't want to play the whole game. I think they actually want to play, especially Reeves. I don't know about Luka because of the finger and the whatever the fuck they were saying, but Reeves ain't sitting out. Like, I don't know him for that shit like that yet. So I really think this is strategic.
We're going to see if they get their brace beat out.
Think about it. Reeves ain't really a guy like that. And if you're thinking about trading Reeves, right? If you are thinking about, let his value, you want his value to go up, you don't sit Reeves. They are locked in with Reeves. Sit out. They are locked. That's what that's proven. Because when they wanted Brandon Ingram out, They let his ass ball out, take the ball up, do everything. LeBron didn't get it. Look, what? We didn't even have Rondo. Go on, B.I., go on. Because he wanted the other fucking teams to see what you can do. They like, sit out, Reeves. Sit out, Luka. We want to see what these niggas can do without y'all. Because somebody about to get the fuck up out of here with LeBron. We going to make this shit sweet. Y'all want Rui and LeBron?
Nice pass.
Shit.
My bad.
Y'all want Jackson? Y'all want Jackson? Hey, look, we don't know. Out of everybody battling for they other than Smart, Reeves, Luka, and everybody back, and that boy LaVine, he probably already in there. Like shit, he could take a Rui. You can leave because he play better defense than you. I think it's about to shock the boy. Look, the Lakers about to break the internet again. Other than the sale, when they did that sale to the Lakers, they're about to break it again for the frame. That takes you out the got. This fit take them out the GOAT conversation because don't no GOATs get traded. They ask for trades. You about to get your ass traded. They about to let that go.
Yeah, I've been hearing grumblings about him going back to Cleveland, but I don't know.
It's been too much. Yes, man. Look, it's about to happen. It's all about money, right? LeBron loved to break the internet. Look, why would you do that little skit? That's all symbolism. My decision, yeah, it was probably Hennessy, but it's also putting it in our minds, getting us ready so it won't be too much of a shot. You know, they use TV like that. He about to do it again. He about to get the fuck out of there, but it ain't his decision. That's why they was making a joke about the decision. It's someone else making the decision.
Yeah, that part. Yep.
Yeah, that nigga ain't in control. That's why he over there pounding. He knew all this shit. And it's just not about that. He got enough money to know something. I don't care. When you a billionaire, net worth billionaire, man, I got to pay with your net worth. He got to whisper about this F, A, B, C, D, E, F, G shit, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P shit. He got a little sniff on it. And he said, I'm going to sit down on that too. I don't want to bounce one ball. I don't want to miss one pass because we seen how many turnover, stupid ass shit Luka last season against the Timberwolves do it right to your hands across court. You caught that shit like you just ate 50 Butterfingers. Went right out through your hands. And you love the dunk that get fast breaks. You blew that shit. Crucial shit too in crunch time. And you talking about GOAT? You looking at your hands, how much you be wiping your hands on your jerseys and shit? Hell nah. You don't want nobody. You trying to have as much film less on your ass of blowing something on purpose because you really don't want to play for the Lakers no more because they ain't extend you. So you know this goddamn gambling shit was coming. So you didn't want to go out there and look like Ja Morant. They can easily be, they can use their suspended Ja because of the lackluster effort, and it can look like he's blowing games on some gambling shit with all this going on. They don't have to just say his comments and use all that shit. They can say we did that for the safety of the fuck out organization. He make it look like he was out there trying to be on the under.
Even though St. John's ain't playing nobody, I like how they looking right now though.
Well, his other son supposed to be playing at 7 p.m. against Florida. We don't see how Arizona do against Florida.
I can't get happy with college y'all no more. Like, I'm gonna be real. You know why? When I first used to pay attention to both, it was because the players stayed there for 3 to 4 years. So it was like a low-key, like, dynasty, like, you know, with your team, like, for you knew the players. It's like every goddamn year you got, like, fucking 6 new high school students on the team. Like, who the fuck is these? Where them other niggas at? I'm one and done. Like, you ain't even on that level yet. Remember them twins, all that shit from like all them niggas, like all that one and done shit having bomb ass seasons. Like, I'm tired. I want consistency. Oh, he shot 50 from 3. Okay. If he really shooting 50 from 3, that bitch will do it again. Pray to God he don't get injured. Other than that, he'll do it again if he like that. I need to see it 2 times because I'm not developing a nigga for $20 million and $10 million. Hell no. Letting a nigga learn how to read defense for 4 years, 3 years that he should have been learning in college. Stay your ass down there, nigga. This ain't development. This is the motherfucking pros. You supposed to know this shit before you get here. That one and done shit ain't cool, bro. I don't care. They should put another year on that shit. At least let it be 2. Fuck this one and done shit. You got a league of developing players. That's why, because every time we got a lottery pick, look, when we used to be talking about the lottery pick every year. Oh, damn, look who is this coming out of, look at this. We can't even say that's the coldest. This new generation, you can't even say that's the coldest. Nobody's comparing to 1996 right now. Nobody even comparing to some of the 80s shit.
Because they always say if you come out like when you're 21, 22, they think you were old man at the time. You ain't gonna go.
That's
top
a
10.
bullshit, and that's crazy because that's bullshit because y'all built a career. But look, y'all built the Bam back. Yeah, y'all built the NBA off of 21-year-olds. How old was Magic? Exactly. How old was Larry? Exactly. Yeah. How old was the GOAT? Exactly. How old was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Exactly. So you're lying. You're just fucking covering up shit.
NBA is all this one and done stuff. These guys aren't.
That's what hurt it. Yep. That's what hurt it. I wouldn't even. Why Coach K said I don't even want to scout no more players.
Yep. But I was just going to say, I think the NIL thing is changing that, because you're seeing these guys they can make money doing less work. I think it's going to keep them in college for at least 2 years, because it's been like the last couple years you've been seeing that. You haven't been seeing a lot of these freshmen come out and go pro right after their freshman year.
Look at that quarterback at Vanderbilt right now. He's been in college for 7 years and trying to fight.
Yep.
He's trying to fight to get an 8 year in college.
And the only reason he's at Vanderbilt is because he's already been at another school. Vanderbilt usually don't recruit the kind of players they got right now.
Like you gonna start seeing guys who was injury prone, try to use that injury prone thing to probably stay in college for 8 or 9 years, making that NIL money, because they ain't gonna go pro make money. Overseas they'll make money.
Right. That's what kills me when people are complaining about the guys who haven't played in the NBA but only played in the G League, but because they still have college eligibility.
I was about to say it. They were playing about G League players wanting to go back to college play basketball.
Right. But when a guy who's played minor league baseball comes back to play college football, y'all don't say a word. It's the same thing. You went to a developmental league in a professional sport and still were allowed to come back to college.
Hell, they were mad when Chris Winkie won the Heisman at 28.
Yep. Chris, there's been a few guys that's done that. He's not the only one.
Yeah, I forgot about Chris Winkie. I forgot the other dude's name. Was in the almost 28, 29 winning Heisman trophies.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't the only one, but I just don't like everything that they say is just reversed, because I grew up watching college basketball because all the greatest players I seen went to college, and they stayed 3 years, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? So it's crazy how they look at talent now, where a person can get a player can stay 1 year and get drafted in the first round compared to a player that stayed 4 years. And
what they thought they could do is maximize the athleticism, and they thought that they could kind of rush their development, and thinking they would develop once they got them in the NBA locker room, and that didn't help. You develop by playing,
mm-hmm.
by playing, by learning, by being on when you're at a certain level, developmental wise, you play at that level, and then you get better, so you can move up to the next level.
Yeah.
But they said later, no, they gotta go college for 1 year. because they had so many high school players trying to go pro. Now that's not. Now they need to do something about this whole 1 year thing. Like Trey said, they need to stay in college for like 2 years instead of trying to play ladies the whole 1 year, then jump in the league.
Mm-hmm. Because you're not even, at least when they were allowing high school players to come directly to the league, you can look at them and see, are they ready? You bring them to the workouts, you bring them to the like what Kevin Garnett talks about his workout with Pat Riley. You can bring them into the workouts, you can bring them into the combines and see if they're ready. A lot of these guys, when the one and doners, they don't even go to the combines.
Like we can see what our eyes when we see it, but when a player's ready, who can be a one and done. If he's like coming in the league after 1 year in college, and he goes to the league and not doing the things he did when he was in college,
right?
Then we like, man, he gonna be a backup for the rest of his career. You can tell.
Right.
Yeah, because
Like
then not only that, y'all.
KD going to college 1 year and what he did in college, you could tell he was ready for the NBA.
Yes, exactly. Good point.
Carmelo Anthony, from game
Melo.
1 of college, you could tell that's an NBA player playing in college.
Yeah.
He just wants to
And
make
look,
sure.
D-Wade, look, what? D-Wade, what D-Wade go? 3 years? 3?
D-Wade was 3 years.
Exactly.
People
You
didn't think he
feel,
was an NBA player. Hold up, this is the thing about D-Wade. They didn't even think he was an NBA player until that Final Four run.
Yep.
Yep.
They didn't even think Dwayne Wade was an NBA player.
Because you know what? You know who they had? You know who they had? They had Eddie Jones. They were still iffy on if it's him or Eddie Jones.
So yeah, it's I don't know.
I just know that it's very important that you go to the school of hard knocks first. Don't just go to the NBA throwing yourself in there because you had a great year, because this is what you ain't preparing yourself for. You might not be the head of the offense when you get in there, because once they realize what you need to learn, they're like, oh no, look at Markelle Fultz. What the hell? #1 draft pick. Jesus Christ.
Oh, shout out to Mike Miller. Thanks, Mike Miller. Brandon Wheaton was the other one.
This is what I think was wrong with Markelle Fultz, because he was good. I just think I just think he wasn't ready for the bright lights. Mm-hmm. He got stage fright.
That's why he needed to play another year, get that team further, get to that Final Four somewhere where them lights is a little, you feel, where you can get used to that. Like that all helps you. All that shit.
Can I say something? I've been sitting around here listening to y'all cook. I wanna say something that Vaughn just talked about. Do y'all ever remember the second baseman for the Yankees named Chuck Knobloch?
Yep.
Yeah.
Play for the Twins.
You remember what happened to Chuck Knobloch towards the end? He couldn't throw at the first base no more.
Oh yeah, because he had that little elbow issue. Yep. He couldn't.
And then they tried to put him in the outfield. They put him in left field where it really gets hit at, and he couldn't even throw it to the cutoff man.
They tried to put him at third base.
They gave him MRIs and all that other stuff. Come to find out, he had to go to a sports psychiatrist. It was between the ears.
Right.
It didn't have nothing to do with the mechanics, his ability. That's what I think happened to Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, stage fright. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, they tried to say it was an elbow situation with Knobloch, but it was just stage fright.
Yeah, that happened towards the end of his career. You know, he already won.
Man.
Well,
he already won 3.
He the longest, like, I don't know. Was he on the Twins when they when
they
had Kirby Puckett?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. He was on there.
Both championships.
It doesn't make like that's great, but I think because of the Yankees profile, because they was always in that shit, I think that got to him, bro. Like it like I can't, like I gotta make sure I get this throw right,
or else.
or else. Yeah.
It's like if you got Jared Jeter at second shortstop and you at second base, you gotta make sure you got to sell it all out to play with that, bruh.
Yep.
They were counting on Chuck Knobloch to be that missing piece. He was already a 2-time champion. He was already a Golden Glover. He was their leadoff guy. If Chuck Knobloch does not have the stage fright, we don't hear about this second baseman named Alfonso Soriano, because that's who replaced him.
Mm-hmm.
And Chuck Knobloch, after that, retired at the end of the year. Sometimes you can't get back from stage fright.
Yeah.
You know your boy from Texas transferred to Villanova. Oh no, not Villanova, St. John's. Ain't that Dylan Mitchell that played for Texas?
I think so. Let me see.
Yeah, he transferred to St. John's. Okay.
Hey, real quick, T Price, when you get a day off, hit me up. I'm not gonna hit you behind the scenes when it's when you got to get up there and go to work. I got physical therapy all this week, so whenever you get a chance to give me a ring a ding ding, do that. Vaughn, man, you gonna definitely talk behind the scenes because I just found this movie called The Battle of the Real Monsters, and I want your take on it. But I love everybody on the panel. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Much love and respect to you. I'm gonna have to call it a night because I got to get up early tomorrow morning, man. Are you cooking tomorrow, T Price?
I'm gonna cook a little bit when I get off. Yeah.
All right, cool. Hey, everybody, have a great rest of your night. Shout out to you too, Lemon Pepper.
All right, man.
All right, Mark. Take it easy, bro. Martavian.
All right, my boy Martavian. Salute. It's gonna be a very interesting matchup to see how. Because the Gators brought back all their big men.
Yeah.
And then they got Boogie Flan from Arkansas. I forgot the other guard that they got. And it's interesting to see how Arizona gonna look too. They look like an overseas NBA team.
Hell yeah, they sure do. Especially I noticed that last year, all the foreign players they had on Arizona. Like this is not the Arizona I grew up watching.
I bet they're gonna. I bet fanboys gonna expect like Bryce Young. You better go out there and put up 20 points tonight.
Yeah,
I don't see
let
it.
that boy play his game, man.
He looks like
Bryce
a freshman, and I hope they allow him to develop like a freshman.
Yeah, let him develop.
He looks like a freshman right now.
Yes. And I've been seeing their games. I've been seeing their scrimmages and stuff like the exhibition. He does look like a freshman, but if anything, he's not going. I don't know what he's going to do, but I think he's going to be different because, as they say, the younger brother always learn from the oldest ones, right? So
yeah. Plus the way the whole media hype around Bronny went, it wasn't good. So why would you repeat that?
I think Bronny never wanted to leave college. He was kind of forced to leave college.
Yeah. No, I remember telling T Price, I was like, I hope he would decide to change, but I think he's going to do it because
I don't think I disagree about, and I go against anybody with.
Happy, and that's what.
One thing I disagreed about was him being a McDonald's All-American. Like that dude is not a McDonald's All-American.
We all disagreed about that shit.
He should not have been a McDonald's All-American. That's the only thing. And I was like, I don't care. He did ball in that game and everything like that. Okay, yeah, he balled against a whole bunch of. Okay, we get all that. But what have you done for me lately? You ain't done nothing. You look like a deer in headlights. I just hope Bryce. I've been happy watching Bryce. I watched him at Sierra Kennedy just like I watched his brother. We're just gonna see. He do got the they got him listed at 6'5". But he can still grow. So
John got shooters.
Huh?
St. John got shooters.
Yeah, they got Quinn. Yeah, St. John's got all a bunch of transfers. The only one that got back from last year's team is Okafor. My boy Okafor from. Yeah, man, I'm mad he left Kansas, but I understand why he left too, though. You know what I mean?
Just had that damn phone with TNT because they said they about to start the Florida-Arizona game.
Yup, it's about to come on in about 3 minutes.
Bryce ain't got it either, man. He ain't gonna do nothing. He not an NBA talent.
Yeah, something I can watch before the Louisville game.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna watch the Kansas game, but I got it recorded. Matter of fact, let me put on. I forgot it's college basketball thing. That's what I love about Hulu is that they give you all the I know Kansas come on at 4 too, but they ain't playing. They ain't. I want to watch. I just let me go to sports right quick.
You think about that on Virginia Tech game this past Saturday?
Yeah, Florida and Auburn playing.
And Miller Moss is holding us back. I've been saying it every game.
It's like if it wasn't for the little running game, they would have.
Miller Moss is holding us back.
Now Adams Brown gonna be out for a couple of weeks, man. I'm like, damn, come on, bro.
Only thing is, but we got other good running backs, so I don't think it's gonna hurt us as much as.
Yeah, I know Duke Watkins supposed to be coming back next game.
Yeah. And then the other Brown, he's shit. The other Brown is a good running back. So we got running backs for days. It's just we got a quarterback who's sound and Miller Moss.
Like I said, this man like
terrible decisions.
Long the defense is shutting teams down and the running game is doing what they do, we're gonna be okay.
Yeah,
I agree. Miller Moss, man, like that bro. I don't know what's up with him, man. Like he can't make the simple pass. I don't know if it's all up in his head or what. Like Jeff Brom is not going to bench him,
right?
Because he don't trust his other quarterbacks,
right? That's why last time we talked about this, I said it's time for Jeff Brom to raise a young pup because I'm these transfers, these guys that you're bringing in that were throwaways at other schools. They're holding us back from being right there competing because we're losing the games that we're not supposed to lose. That's what's hurting us. It's not like we're losing to the teams that's good teams. We're losing to the bad teams, and it's because of your quarterback play.
He had a decent quarterback on that bench. He just refused to basically to battle them since he's been there. He always wanted to go for a 1-year transfer.
I like the kid from but he's a freshman though. I think that's what it is. I think because they're so young. And his system is hard to learn too.
And I said this
hard to learn for a quarterback.
And I said this to people like, you know what? He gonna bring another 1-year transfer. Watch.
I hope not. I hope he lets these young guys that he recruited start developing them. Or if you're gonna get somebody, go get somebody that, leaving because they're leaving a bad situation, not because the team that let them go just don't need them no more.
I watched the highlights because y'all know I don't watch the NFL. It looked like the Chicago Bears was cheating, but they were trying to cheat the Bears yesterday, man.
Oh, definitely, bro. Like, man,
just by me watching the highlights, that looked crazy to me.
Was just, bro. I was so mad, bro. When they called that pick six back, I was so mad.
Yeah,
you're telling me that this nigga who wasn't even attempting to make a tackle, he's actually falling back because he thought he was going to catch a pass, and his finger grazing the linebacker is down by contact. You got to be kidding me, bro.
Yeah, I did a video today talking about the Bengals.
Yeah.
And you got those offensive players complaining about their defense. Like, I was like, no, y'all better not complain now. All the money on the offensive side, y'all got paid. Now y'all mad because defense ain't doing nothing.
Right.
Because they got no money to pay the defense.
Yeah,
y'all got all the money.
Luke, you 100% correct. We was all saying that like 2-3 years ago. Like, if y'all pay all of them, y'all not going to be able to pay the defensive players. Mm-hmm. So don't complain when your defense ain't good because they can't stop nobody because you can't pay nobody. You paid Joe. You trying to pay Joe Burrow. You done paid T. Higgins.
I wish I did get paid. I won't be doing the old head podcast.
Didn't they pay Jamar Chase already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they paid Lamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Joe Burrows.
And they didn't have to pay Jamar Chase yet.
And Jamar Chase, like, you know but you also know the owner ain't gonna trade you Jamar Chase, so you
Right.
can forget about that. The owner's an asshole, so he gonna make sure you stay there and play your money. So
Happy college basketball day, everybody! For y'all college basketball fanatics, it is officially started. I watched the girls' game earlier. Hey, they got a good girls' game tomorrow. What's up, Tyson?
What's going on?
What girl game played today?
Yeah, my bad, Tyson. Salute, bro.
Oh, you good? You good? Y'all in here cooking up.
What girl played today?
I
Yeah,
saw
watch the girls
Vanderbilt
today, Lou.
earlier. Vanderbilt.
No,
was
I
on
didn't know
earlier.
they was on.
Yeah, Baylor beat Duke earlier. North Carolina beat North Carolina Central. Ole Miss beat Norfolk State 87-46. Iowa State beat St. Thomas, Minnesota 85-36. Vanderbilt, number 19, they beat California 74-65. That was in Paris. This their second straight year.
That was the game I
Baylor-
was watching that
Baylor-
earlier. The Vanderbilt, California
The
game.
way Baylor beat Duke, the way they've been hyping up Duke this whole offseason, Baylor.
Yeah, Baylor upset them girls today. They did.
Man, you can't count them Baylor girls out,
Three-quarter.
man.
He's on fire. Florida's up 3-0.
Oh, they
Different.
shit. I just
Well,
as I turned the
tomorrow,
channel, they start the damn game.
well, Vaughn,
TNT.
tomorrow. Well, Vaughn, we play the number one team tomorrow, Vaughn. UVL women versus UConn women.
Oh, UConn, yeah. Woo. And I don't, and he got
They're
a lot
strong.
of transfers this year, didn't he? So I don't really know a lot of these girls he got on his team.
He got the girl from Oklahoma and the girl from Arizona.
Okay.
Which one he got from Oklahoma? He got the big girl from Oklahoma?
No,
Boy, y'all
the,
had her, boy. Oh,
the
Lord.
point
that girl's a
guard.
problem. Oh, the
The
point
point
guard. Yeah.
guard.
Oh, yeah. The skinny girl. Yeah, she cold. She nice.
Like we got this one white girl who's like 6. We got this one girl who's like 6'8" and who can shoot from the inside and outside. I forgot what small college she came from. Dad.
Here's the
Whoever
only
number
thing.
one is,
I'm
boy,
already
he ain't
seeing this early about Florida, T Price. Do they have the shooters like they did last year?
right.
That's my only question right now, looking at Florida. Like they got some little guards.
The only thing I'm gonna be focused on tonight is how good Louisville play defense.
Yeah.
Like I know we can shoot, but I still want to see if they can lock down defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we play Kentucky on November the 11th. So I ain't trying to lose that shit.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we beat them. I think who was that? Donovan when Donovan was there the last time we beat them.
No, we beat Kentucky when we had Chris Mack.
Yeah, y'all sure did.
We did. Oh, you know what? I forgot all about that one. I just
Yeah,
remember the one
y'all
against
remember-
Doc,
y'all
'cause
remember-
that's when Quentin crossed up Bam.
Yeah, you don't remember that? You don't remember when Chris Mack was here? Vaughn
Yeah, I remember
these
when
players
Chris Mack was the coach.
He's
It just ended so badly that I just forgot about that we beat Kentucky with him. I just forgot about that shit.
too.
Fucking Dino, what's his name? Trying to bribe him and shit and getting him in trouble.
So I remember when Chris Mack was here, we number one team in the country. Remember?
Bad pass. Good steal.
I remember that song they used to play. I remember that song they used to play all the time because of Chris Mack. Return of the Mack.
Yep.
Yeah, he's from Rochester, New York, from Ron Tonzat, former Alabama player.
Ooh. Nah, that's a terrible pass.
Oh, what
he
you
got
doing?
bailed out by the referee.
Oh man, that was a terrible pass. Trying to
Yeah.
pass it to Chenoweth.
Yeah, that was a horrible. There wasn't enough space for that alley-oop. Oh, come on. That was going over his head anyway, ref.
Yeah. That should have been a turnover.
Right. That ball was going over his head anyway.
There go Bryce, looking like his daddy.
Oh, there you go.
In the post.
Good D.
Good defense. Nice offensive rebound. They kick it all around it.
Yeah, that's the one thing Florida's going to have over everybody is that damn size. That's how they killed everybody last year. Offensive rebounds.
I've seen a lot of teams in like all the elite teams. They getting preferable big man for Florida just because they have a team in Florida. Because styles make fights.
Mm-hmm.
I need glasses, man. I can't see way back.
It's my favorite, man. I've been watching College Hoops since 9 o'clock this morning. Watching the girls get down, man. It was a slow day at work today. A lot of people sick today. And I'm like, y'all know what? Y'all can just stay. You know what? Don't come to work. Yeah, you right. Don't come back.
Be honest with you.
Feel better.
AT Price, these guards from Florida are little, but they not afraid to attack the basket, though.
I thought they were going to do 24 hours of college basketball.
Nah, man. NBA took that away, bro. By them starting that season early, that took away the 24-hour college basketball.
Big Monday, yeah. Because that's what I thought they were still doing Big Monday, and then
No.
Now they done spread college basketball across all kind of different networks now.
Mm-hmm.
You can say it's kind of Big Tuesday now.
Yeah.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yep, Big Tuesday because you got NBA on NBC, and I guess you'll have college on.
And then they got on what they used to call Super Wednesday.
Super Wednesday. Yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna be
now Super Wednesdays now with the ladies because they be having big games on Wednesdays.
Yeah. We gotta get the ladies. I watch. Hey, the ladies gonna be lethal this year too, bro. It's gonna be crazy this year.
I mean, they are attacking the basket on Arizona, bro. They are not afraid to go to the rim. These little bitty guards that Florida got.
Ain't that little Chinese dude who was at they had 1 year birthday last year at Nebraska?
No,
is that where he was at? I knew he looked familiar. I don't remember him playing for Florida.
Hold on, I can tell you exactly where he is. Hold on, y'all.
They just showed him on the bench too, coming off like when they was going to timeout. I know. Damn, what was his name?
Hold on, I can tell you exactly. I'm looking him up.
All right.
ESPN, they'll tell you us who he is. Right. I don't remember him. I thought the dude that was from. Hold on, let me see. And I want to see how Kyle gonna look this year. I want to see how Paige's son is gonna look this year. See how much what he added to his game.
Mm. You still there, Tyson?
Oh, he's from Ontario. He's from Toronto, Ontario.
I want to ask Tyson what he thought about the Game 7 shit. Because I know he picked the Dodgers. I like them.
Yeah, Game 7. Game 7 was crazy.
The Dodgers refused, and this is what when we was talking about it earlier. This is what I wanted to say. I was rooting for Toronto to win, but it just felt weird because you just knew the Dodgers was going to make a run. You just felt like that energy, like the Dodgers wasn't just going to lay down and let them take it.
And one person I know that had to piss off UK fans seeing Will Smith hit the game-winning home run.
Oh. Yeah, that was crazy. That home run was crazy because it came out of nowhere. Actually, it didn't come out of nowhere because the previous pitch, he got a good swing on it. He was just kind of early.
And you know what was crazy? You know what was crazy before he hit the home run? I dozed off, right? When I dozed off, it was like in the 7th inning. Mm-hmm. And then next thing I know, I woke up and I was like, go in to go use the bathroom, and I looked at the phone. I was like, oh shoot, the baseball game still on. I was like what's going on here? And next thing you know, bam! I was like, the Dodgers came back and won this game. I was like, man, this is crazy.
Yep.
They almost lost it.
but
They almost lost the game. They almost lost that game by the tip of the spike.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they're right.
Because if
By
that dude
tip.
foot,
Yep,
that dude foot came off the base and he got it down just in time.
just in time.
He got that foot down just in time to get that out.
Great defense too.
When I saw that big tall dude from Dodgers number 44 caught that ball, like saying, like, what the hell is that?
Like that one dude that left Arizona, I think he would have been good with this team. He was a one and done dude. His name was Kobe though. I forgot his last name, but he's in the league now. But yeah, players the one and done.
Hey, the Dodgers came up in the clutch moments too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you just watching that whole game, you just kind of had a feeling, even though the Blue Jays had the lead, like the Dodgers ain't just gonna quit, bro. Like I just don't see that. Like the Blue Jays got to blow this open if they're gonna win this game.
The Dodgers was down to their last out when Rojas hit that home run. Nobody was not expecting him to hit it out. But
he got
Lehigh.
it.
Houston played Lehigh. Y'all know who made Lehigh famous, right?
Boy, CJ
McCullough.
Oh,
because he killed. He killed. That's when him and Kyrie.
That's when they beat Duke. When Lehigh beat Duke in the tournament.
That's when Duke had Kyrie, right?
Remember Kyrie only played like the first I think he missed like the first 8 games. He played like 8 games or something like that.
No, he played I think he played the first 8 games and then missed.
Yeah,
but he came back for the first tournament game.
He did?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He got healthy and he played in the first tournament game. Yep, against Lehigh. I want to say that was the game, that he came back in.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that game because I still got that game on tape.
What number is Bronny James?
To win the championship because Kyrie was back.
Just like his daddy, number 6.
I don't see him he must not be on the court right now.
No, he's on the
bench. Who is that?
He's a freshman.
Who, Bryce?
Bronny James.
Oh, Bryce. Yeah, he's like the
Bryce. I mean,
if you see the coaches, he's like the second player next to the last coach on the bench.
Damn, that really look empty as hell.
That was a nice shot. Nice fadeaway.
Yeah, it was a nice little step back fadeaway. Yep.
Baseline fadeaway like Bernard King. Oh yeah, I was looking up that player. See where he went to school for first.
Lee, that's him. There you go, Lee. That's him.
I'm looking up Xavier Lee, a Canadian basketball player.
Great defense this year.
He went to Princeton.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know that Chinese dude's weight is yeah. I know that Chinese dude you talking about, the dude that went to Nebraska. Yeah. No, that's not him. They 2 different body types.
Shoot, I wish I went to Harvard Princeton.
Knock that down. Good shot. Hell yeah. You better
if I was smart, if I would have been smart enough to go to Harvard and Princeton, I would learn coding. I was learning coding to build my own app.
Anyway.
Yeah, because remember when he was at Alabama, he was on that good team with Sears and Nelson. Then he transferred.
And where did Alabama guard go to in the pros?
Sears, he played for the Bucks. Mark Sears.
Yeah.
He got drafted by the Bucks. Yeah, he got drafted by the Bucks.
Oh, that's not Bryce.
Yeah, the other guard stepping up with the Bucks right now.
Hey, that one dude was. Hey, that's his name, Chris Gardner. Gardner was a beast, bro. You remember him, Vaughn, when he played at Arizona?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was about to say you got to remind me of the school. The name sound familiar. Yeah.
He was their point guard. He was a beast, and he was at Arizona, bro. But Kansas, everybody was. Because the subscriber was like, "Oh, Arizona." I'm like, dude, go back and do your history, man, before y'all come try to answer me. Man, Kansas always on Arizona. Kansas always played Arizona way back in the day. Nice alley-oop.
Those rivalry games from Kansas to Arizona back in the day. Woo!
Yeah. Kansas was stumping, putting the nails in them, but we didn't get them. They got us. They got Paul Pearson but Mike Bibby and them. When they had Rattler French and my boy Billy Thomas, and I think Russ Walters was on that team. I think.
Yeah.
He's on fire.
Mike Bibby, Miles Simon.
Yeah, well, Miles Simons, Bibby.
I thought Miles Simon.
Them boys just shot the lights out in that tournament, man.
I thought Miles Simon was gonna be that man in.
Jason Terry. I remember they had my boy Dickerson. Dickerson was cold too. Eric Dickerson, the basketball player.
Arizona got no answer for that size, and
yeah, they don't. I noticed that too, Lou. They ain't got.
This is the thing, though. Arizona got size, though. If you look at their roster,
they do, but it's not as big as Florida, though. They're not as big as Florida's big men, though.
I do agree with that. They do got some bodies, though, bro. It's just this is the thing, too. This is another thing about Florida. All them Florida big men, they won the national championships. They already know.
Like every time Arizona get in the lane, try to make a pass, Florida pick it off and just go down the other end.
They tip it away.
6'3", 6'4", 6'4". They lost Walter Clayton, Elijah Martin, and Will Richard. All of them. Will Richard played for the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
And his dad used to play football.
Where did Boogie Flan was at Florida last year? I thought he played.
No, he was at Arkansas.
Arkansas. Okay, that's right. I'm about to say I thought he played for another school.
He did.
Y'all remember? You remember that big boy you played at Florida back in what 1995?
They put Kansas out again last year. Remember? Pissed me off. Kansas lost that game. But when Kansas lost to Houston in double overtime, they never was the same after that.
Yeah.
That derailed their whole season right there to me.
6'3", 6'4", like
they call a foul.
So basically, they got like bigger guards to come in for the team this year.
But they had bigger guards last year. They had Elijah Martin and even Walter Clayton was short, but they had my boy too. They had Will Richard. He's 6'7".
Right. I was about to say, but they had they had Elijah Martin. I think he like 6'4", 6'5". Will Richard 6'7".
So they used to having big guards, 6'3", 6'4". Even Walter Clayton was considered 6'1", 6'3", 6'2" at the time. I have yet to see the Jazz play.
They don't look like they 6'3" though. That's crazy.
Yeah, they don't look like 6'3".
They don't look like they know 6'3" though. Yeah, I don't know if it's the angle of the camera.
Nice hook. Nice hook. by
Some
Chinua.
they're trying to do that Houston game plan they had back in the national championship game. Cause remember, you remember T. Price? Houston got all these shots in the paint.
Yeah, offensive rebounds.
Rebounds, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That because Houston had a lot of bodies to.
But yeah, they had physical. They were big. They just didn't have good guard play.
Yes.
When it came down to it, it was the guard play for Florida that stayed composed, and Houston's buckled under pressure.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
you remember Final Four, Duke fell under pressure, and Houston benefited from it. This time, Houston, man, yeah, because that's remember we was talking about. I said that I picked Houston to win the national championship, but I said if it's close, if it's a close game, Florida gonna win that game. Florida gonna win it.
Yep.
And they won
it. What happened? Houston got a 9-point lead with like 7 minutes left, and just relaxed.
Yes.
And plus, they lost the game on a bad turnover too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, missed free throws.
Turnovers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said Florida's guards was just more composed down the stretch than Houston's guards.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they got no answer for number 10 on Florida.
Yeah, you talking about Hall? Yeah, him and Chinua. Chinua, know who Chinua remind me of? You gonna laugh when I say this though. You remind me of Serge Ibaka.
Yeah. I thought you was gonna say
I can see it. Like
Sanogo. Remember Sanogo from UConn?
Nah, Sanogo was more well polished down in the paint.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just thinking of the physicality that they play with. That's what
he do have the physicality, but when I look at it, his like how he looked, how tall he is, and he built like Serge Ibaka.
Like Serge, yeah.
Cause Serge Ibaka made a lot of dudes mad, taking they their favorite R&B crush
celebrity chicks,
celebrity chick off.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Because who did he hook up with? What was the
Kelly Hilson or Hilson?
Kelly Hilson, yeah. Didn't they get married?
I don't know. They still together?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't get married.
They didn't get married? Oh, okay.
I know they broke up.
I just knew when I heard about them hooking up, I was like, really? I guess
I'm not surprised.
Got that NBA money, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Hollywood sticks with money.
Yeah. He got that NBA money.
So
she got that publishing. She got that publishing money.
Yeah.
Because she wrote a lot of hit songs.
Everybody thought
for your
when they were dating. When they were dating, everybody thought, really?
That's what I said. That's what I was just saying, Lou. Like when they hooked up, I was like, huh? That's a weird combination, but okay.
They stick to the money. It is gonna be that or a football player. Which one?
Right.
Like you see that latest video with Simone Biles and her husband?
No, I don't get into them people personal things.
I
What
ain't seen
about
it,
it?
but I know he played for the Bears. Her husband plays for the Bears.
Yeah, they don't like the fact that they kid that she turned around and he patted her on the back.
Man, people just stay out of people's business. That's what's wrong.
I know.
Man,
first y'all didn't like
nice pass.
She's a gymnast. She's not your typical celebrity. Just because they put her on TV like that, y'all can't think about her like the typical celebrities. She's not that type of person.
She's the one came after him.
Right.
So, y'all need to let that go.
Accountability is oh man, you shouldn't even shot that ball. What are you thinking about?
Shot.
Condon? Nothing but air ball. And that was a nice alley-oop right
Arizona,
there.
y'all gonna have to put pressure on Florida's guards if y'all gonna get back in this game. That's the only way. That's not a good shot. They play too good defense, bro. Come on now.
And Corey Pete, that's a freshman.
For Arizona?
Yeah. He's from Chandler, Arizona. Boogie Flynn with the air ball. Man, y'all got to box out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona gonna be
That's why I'm
all
saying
day.
they should just play like a I won't say full court press, maybe like a 3/4 or half court. Just pick them up at half court.
See how good their handles are.
They coming down the court too comfortable, and their size is just gonna kill y'all all day. If their guards is gonna be comfortable, yeah, that's a good call, ref. Is that Teddy Valentine?
You talking about the referee, Teddy Valentine?
Yeah,
probably is, bro.
That nigga been refereeing since I was a little kid, bro. Like, damn.
That's a fact. Hey,
I hate that man so much.
Me too. He was cool.
We all was
when
kids
we were younger, but
right.
He's like now, like he's been a part of so many controversial calls in his career. Remember when Bobby Knight threw the chair across the court? That was him.
Mm-hmm.
Who pissed Bobby Knight off? It was him. Yeah, the shape of his head and that walk looks like him. I can't really see his face too clear though.
I ain't doing Louisville games, man, because you always knew it was gonna be some bull.
Oh yeah, I can't stand when he does Louisville. Yeah, I hate when he does a Louisville game. Yeah.
Dude, what about that one
exactly
guy?
Right about that.
What about that one Thomas Taylor used to be Bobby Knight assistant coach? Every time he does the Louisville game, he always be talking shit about Louisville the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
He got his own radio show in Indiana too.
You said Dockage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I mean that that goes back to the rivalry back when we had our rivalries with Indiana. We used to play each other every year, so
it's like he said a lot of things that should have got him canceled a long time ago, man.
Yeah, especially this last time when Mark Sanchez got arrested. I'm like, come on, Dan Dockage, really, bro? That's how you feel. A lot of black kids with fatherless black kids be around there. Come on, dog. Yeah, that was a missed call.
Minutes last year. Yeah, I gotta make sure I watch those on low level teams this year. Like Charleston.
Yeah, that's definitely was a missed call, ref. Come on now. Bryce is looking like a high school version of LeBron.
Well, you on the court now?
Nah, they just showed him on the bench because they had the camera on the bench, so they showed him standing next to his teammates. Man, when they stopped the game, I guess they was fixing this dude's contact. So when the camera panned over to the bench while he was fixing his contact, and he was standing right next to the guy.
No, Bryce was like one of those characters in the Nike commercial back in.
Dang, they done got back in it. Okay, Arizona. Looking like Florida's about to blow y'all out and fought back, but I do feel like that referee missed a call on Florida's last possession. That should have been a foul. Ooh, nice backdoor. Make that.
Well, you just sitting there waiting for me to give you some food.
Good D. Gotta get the loose ball though. Knock that down. Yep, well, I'd say he's delivered an awesome pass to you in your pocket. Gotta knock that down. Oh, good D. Good pressure. Good way to put pressure on the ball. Yep, there you go. Pressure on their guards. I say it all the time. When you got a team with good big men, you got to pressure the guards so big man can't control the game.
Well, Arizona wasn't going to go down without a fight, though.
Yeah.
It's the reason why they ranked 13 in the country. So
That's why I said it. I mean, they had built up like a 12-point lead, but then I said, yeah, Arizona, y'all got to pull up on their guards. You press up on them. You can't just sit back and let them deliver the ball comfortably to the bigs and stuff and just get in the lane every time they feel like it. You got to play with some more pressure. What's going on with high school basketball? Should be starting soon in the Ville, huh, Lou? If it
I got to see this. I got to see this move right here.
What's that?
Predator.
Oh, the Predator Borderlands, Badlands, or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty interesting.
Yeah, I've never been I've seen the Predator movies, but this one kind of different. I think this one is gonna do better than the last couple ones.
Yeah, have you ever seen the little what's the cartoon? It was a Predator cartoon. It was basically it's like a premise to this movie, a prequel to this movie, where it's just nothing but the hunters. Matter of fact, the Predators movie where they had Lawrence Fishburne in it, where they took where the Predators came and kidnapped the bad people, the assassins, the murderers, hitmen, people like that. They dropped them off on that planet.
Yeah, there's a guy on YouTube who talked about the Predator comic books and how long Lawrence Fishburne been on that planet. He was there before they dropped them off.
Yeah, he was there before the Arnold Schwarzenegger shit.
Guy on TikTok break down everything that happened the time before the movies.
Mm-hmm.
He breaks down the Youngblood, the elders, and what it take to be a leader.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, damn, didn't it used to be like that back way before ancient times?
Mm-hmm.
The Mohicans, stuff like that.
Yeah, with the Indians and really a lot of places like that.
If what they do, if you weak, they gonna kill you. Only strong survives. And if you're a runt, a little one, a runt, they're gonna kill you because they want, because you gotta be like over big, because you can't be little.
Yeah. Yeah, especially what's that like Khan, Genghis Khan and all them, that motherfuckers, yeah.
Dude, they used to kill babies.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Genghis Khan, I think Korea wouldn't have some of the parts of their country.
Yeah.
That shit used to be the main thing way back in the day. People taking over territory. That's kind of what they're trying to do right now.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's ain't nothing new from what's going on today. It's just been a long, forever battle of conquering and stealing land where resources are available.
Do you remember them trying to build that city only for billionaires?
Yeah.
True, I think they're doing that right now. With all that bombing over there in Israel and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just was watching a anime last night that kind of had elements of that shit in there. It's, matter of fact, it's called Splinter Cell: The Death Watch. You remember the game Splinter Cell, the video game?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Tom Clancy books and all that shit. Yeah, it's ooh, that's a lucky 3. Yeah, they had little elements of that. Little chick wanted to build an island where just all the billionaires and the leaders of the nations live.
I told you, Raw, behind the scenes, that's what's going on, bro. They're doing what they're doing what they used to do since the beginning of time. When they want to take something over, they want to make sure the middle class and the poor ain't around. They will try to take over the land and build their own city. Make sure they can keep all those people out. Like people like, damn, that was a deep slurry.
Yeah. Yeah, you was running before you dribbled the ball. What was it, number 11 for Florida? You started running to the rim before you dribbled the ball. That's an easy travel call.
He ain't looking like he ain't even traveled at all. You traveled, man.
Yeah, that's an easy travel call.
And them players be killing me, man. Like, what did I do?
To the rim, he saw that lane was open.
Yeah, because Aberdeen wore number 11 last year. He must not be on the team this year. He must have transferred or gone professionally. Aberdeen. That's who was number 11 for him last year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm going to let y'all go, man. Y'all have a good night, man. We'll do a stream tomorrow, man.
All right, short, man. I'm about to go ahead and make me a plate. Go upstairs and watch
these games before I go to sleep.
Yep.
I'll holler.
Right, T-Price. Yeah, you already know, bro. Just shoot me the email or text. I'll be up.
I got you, bro.
All right,
I'll holler at you. Yep.
All right, Lou. Peace.